Well, it's Thursday, and I'm still here. Thanks, Mother Rayburn. We've got to... He's in the same studio. You don't need to know that, but I feel it gives a little bit of colour. And the lights are going in here. The other studio is knackered. It isn't working at all. The phone doesn't work, or something. We come in here, and the lights are going. Not all of them, but 2 of the lights have gone. And they're key lights. So the light above me is gone. The light in that corner is gone. It makes it very, very spooky. Hang on, I've got some spooky music somewhere. Let's play the, where's the spooky music? Oh, God, I lost the moment a little bit. Oh, yeah. Spooky. Yeah. So, now, what was going to be a pleasant, comfortable show, is marred by the fact that I am soaking wet. Hello, my name's Iain Lee, and I'm wet. I'm soaking wet. I've got a big bottle of water, as you know. Regular listeners will know. Sorry, I'm just doing a little tidy up here. Regular listeners will know that I don't drink caffeine. I've got a chamomile, and I've got a big bottle of water. And I was in the office, and I was excited because, like, the Sugar Babes is in the building, you know? The Sugar Babes are in the building, and I think 2 of them have fallen in love with me. I don't know which 2. I don't know their names. Is one called Heidi? Is a Sugar Babe called Heidi? Heidi has fallen in love with me. Hopla, hopla! And another one. Heidi and another one, probably. Anyway, so I was excited because the 2 Sugar Babes have fallen in love with me. I had this big bottle of water that was kind of 3/4 of the way full up. And I was just, like, shaking it about in the office. And I sat back in my chair and I tipped the water back. Like, so it was upside down. I thought the lid was on. It wasn't. That's why I'm soaking wet. Now, to stop myself, luckily I had a tiny towel in my bag that I stole from the gym, and I use it because I sweat a lot. Yeah, you're learning quite a bit about me this afternoon. And so I've got a towel up my t-shirt with a flap hanging down here. It makes me look kind of like a waiter. And I'm soaking wet. My hoodie is over there drying. Now, I brought my suit with me because, as you may know, Chris and I are off to the video game BAFTAs tonight. Oh, yeah, it's going to be on E4 and Channel 4 at some point. I don't know when. And I'm presenting them all. Now, I could have put my suit on. But if I wear a suit for anything more than 7 minutes, it gets really scruffy and messy. So that's that. So I'm soaking wet, and I apologise. Any tips to dry down? Dry down, dry up? Dry off, that's it. 0870 9090973 is the phone number. Iain at lbc.co.uk. Let's go to the emails and see what emails we've got in so far. Latest update to Sunday's Triple M podcast, still missing. Oh, Chris, this is the Sunday night show, it's still missing. To make it worse, Agent Energy Chris has got the dates wrong on your afternoon podcasts. Oh, dear. I can't be bothered to chase for Sunday's Triple M podcast anymore, but I thought I would grasp on Agent Energy Chris, because it makes me laugh when you chastise him on the wireless. And his LBC webpage is a bit poo as well. So, Chris, basically, what you've done is you have muffed up the Sunday Night Triple M podcast. It's not on there again. This has been going on now since Sunday.
I've had it checked, and it's definitely the right one now.
Are you sure?
I promise.
Okay, and someone sent me an email about leukemia.
I'll reply to that person personally.
Okay, his name's Dave Lynn. Reply to him. I'm going to forward this email to you, and you can do this. James is in Birmingham. Hello, James.
Hello, Ian. How are you doing? How's your back today?
It's better, actually. It was a little bit awkward when I woke up, but it's better.
Well, I spoke to you yesterday about the Lady Wrestlers book, and you said you were going to save it for someone who can get you a back massage.
Oh, yeah.
And I know lots of physiotherapists from when I was at university. I spoke to one of them, and they're well up for coming and giving you a back massage.
Yeah, but I needed it yesterday.
Do you not need it now?
Well, not as much as I needed it. I don't need it enough now to give away a book full of hot lady wrestlers.
That is gutting.
Yes, absolutely gutting.
I was worried that maybe they're just all muscly, but you made them sound pretty hot.
Oh, they're fine. I've never seen lady wrestlers. I've seen a little bit of this WWE and all this nonsense. And quite often the wrestlers' wives will come out, and they're quite, tarty in that they're wearing little hot pants, little boots, and they're very gobby. Gobby, shouty, abusive women I find sexy for some reason. You know what I mean? They're rough, is what I'm trying to say. And in this book, they are hot.
Yeah.
It's borderline muck, but it's legitimate muck.
Legitimate. Well, I'm going to try and get it every day. So
you keep trying, James. But I don't think you're going to wear me down. But well done for having a go. There we go. That was my back was hurting yesterday. It's a bit better today. My builders We'll start the show in a minute. Don't worry about any of that. My builders have finished the bathroom today. They should have finished the bathroom today. By the time I get home, it will all be done. Except they haven't got a shower door. So I can't have a shower. Look, there's no door for
Get
the
a curtain.
What?
Get a curtain.
A curtain? How is it? But it's water. It's water pumping out. Do you mean like a shower curtain?
Yeah, a curtain.
But I want a door, Chris. It's a door. It's supposed to be a cubicle.
Well, it's a temporary curtain.
But that means no. But, are you really this stupid? Because then it means you've got to get a rod in there and you've got to hang it and do it all properly.
You can get one of those suction rods.
I've heard of that man. He's apparently very good. Suction rod. Spyro.
Yes, Ian. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Spyro. Can you believe the fun we're having? And I haven't even started the show properly.
Oh, this one's going to be a real teaser.
Oh.
On every single...
Yeah, turn your radio off, Spyro.
Okay. On every single $1 bill printed since 1933,
Yes.
black and white, there's a pyramid.
Right.
Next to it, it says, "In God we trust."
Right. And there's something in Latin.
And in Latin is written, "Annuit coptus norva secula seclorium."
Hang on, you told us this yesterday.
Yes, but I never got through. I didn't realise that. Did it go out?
What? You were on the radio talking about this to me?
Yeah, but I want to know if anyone has actually rang you up to tell you what it means.
No, because no one's interested.
Well, could I tell you what it means?
Yes,
Then
go on.
Maybe you might have some interest.
Okay, then.
Right. It says, black and white, to create a one-world government in a heathenistic society.
In a what society?
Heathenistic.
Is that like hedonistic?
Heathenistic, yeah.
This is. Hang on a second. Chris, now, why has the conspiracy theorist light not started flashing on my computer?
It's broken.
But you've got to get this light fixed, because people like this get through otherwise. Next, we're going to have a whole load of people saying Diana was murdered, that those planes that went into the Twin Towers were American military.
Yeah, but this is black and white. What speak don't lie, does it?
What speak don't lie? Well, my producer lies to me every day when he tells me he's paying attention to working on this show.
Well, I can assure you, black and white, that is what's written on a dollar bill, to create a one-world government in a heathenistic society.
And so?
Now, that is absolutely true.
But so what does that... So what?
Well, so the Americans want to create a one-world government without God, surely.
No, they don't.
Well, why would they write that on a dollar bill then?
Because someone wrote it on there 100 years ago for a laugh. It doesn't mean anything today. Do you think that the American government wants that's what they want to do?
Oh, absolutely.
But why? Why would they want to do that?
I can't answer every question, can I?
You can't answer any question, Spyro.
I do, but have we got time?
We've got 3.5 hours if it warrants.
Okay. Well, if you look at the Illuminati that designed that pyramid sign, going back more...
No, it turns out we haven't got time for that. God almighty. Get this conspiracy theorist light working. It should flash up every time one of those fruitcakes comes on. Kev, can you believe that guy snuck through the net?
Yeah, and you should have been playing the Marcus Churchill. Too much politics.
I think we've lost that now.
Is that not on your Burley?
No, it got stolen or something. I've got this.
Those who don't listen to Ian, go and get life.
Yeah, I've got that.
That sounds like Katia. Is that Katia in the workshop?
No, I'll tell you exactly who that is.
Oliva.
Yeah, it's Oliva.
Hey, I only called up here just to clarify that the Triple M podcast is actually on there.
The Sunday Night Triple M podcast is on there. So, Dave...
I downloaded it last night and put it on my iPod. I've been listening to it this afternoon.
Okay.
Very good.
By the way, I've promised... Hang on a second. I promised Nick Ferrari's production team that I would say that Nick Ferrari's has a page on LBC website and they have a 9/11 special up there. Now, the reason I'm saying that is, get this, Kev, Agent Chris's page on the LBC website has had more hits in a week than Nick Ferrari's 9/11 special has had in a month.
I'm loving Agent Chris's webpage because it's got so many good clips on there.
Right.
Yeah, it's been updated, by the way.
What's that, Chris?
It's been updated.
Oh, has it? Brilliant. Well, you put more of your favourite leek recipes or something.
None of your business.
You did it today, did you?
Ian, do you like Anastasia?
Yeah, she's all right. Kev, I've got to go. What was that about? Time now to get the latest LBC 97.3 travel news with Richard Hake here.
We have still got big problems up in the north.
30 seconds earlier, you would have heard my Morrissey impression. Now, we're watching a young Chinese lad on Sky News talking about torture, very, very serious. But what interested me was the way he smoked a fag. And I've seen Chinese people do this before. You smoke a cigarette, you got it between your two fingers, and your thumb goes underneath it, and... Oh, yes, that's good. Oh. You say you smoke a fag. Not this young Chinese fella. What he was doing, how was he doing it? He was holding it like a dart. So imagine you're going to throw a dart, and then he just twists it around a little bit more, so his fingers and thumb are right underneath it, and then... He was smoking it a bit poncy, to be honest. That's what he was doing. And the Chinese do this. Why do they smoke? Is it a cultural thing? Why do they smoke smokes, fags, differently to Western people? Is it to do with chopsticks? Is it? I don't know. Obviously, there's something culturally different about the way they use their hands. So maybe that is. Anyway, if you can explain that. 0870 909093. By the way, sorry, I've got to keep going about the LBC website because there's some good stuff on there, including the premium podcast. But lbc.co.uk, every day after the show, I write a blog of the show. A weblog, that's short for. A little description of what's happened in the show, my favourite bits, stuff like that. And it gets posted up about 7 o'clock on the internet. Well, I've got to shoot off after the show tonight. So get this, Philip. I've already written the weblog.
Oh.
If you want to know what happens in the show,
yes,
go to lbc.co.uk now.
All right.
Go to my blog and you can read what happens in today's show. It's up there now.
You're a psychic.
I am. Becky Walsh should be putting up her weblog about now for Friday's show.
Oh, wow. Because you know what? Have you seen what Clive's doing with these blogs?
No, I've not.
He does one-word blogs.
Oh, the lazy little
Yeah, I mean,
sausage.
They words sum up the programme.
Right, hang on a second, I'm going to have a little look at this, because if he's done that, then Clive has once again...
I've got him into trouble, have I?
No, you've not. He's struck genius gold. This man is one of the lazy... Do you remember he did like 10 minutes of his show was listening to his answer phone messages?
Oh, yeah, that was a good part.
It was brilliant, but it involved him doing nothing.
Oh, well, yeah.
Hang on, Clive Ball's blog. Let's see what's... let's see if this is... Oh, look at that. It's brilliant. You're right. Jingles.
Yes.
The 3rd of October, musical.
Yes.
2nd October, kitten.
Yeah, oh, yes.
28th October, Cymru.
Yeah.
That's Welsh for Wales.
Yeah.
Let's go back and have a look. Diary, Wisconsin, kitten, Kitten repeated himself. That's borderline genius.
You could put down, for your one-word blog, you could put down unpredictable.
Yes, the thing is, you can't... He's had that idea now. I can't have that idea. I didn't think we were allowed to do that. He's bent the rules.
I hope you haven't got him into trouble.
Clive Ball has bent the rules. That's fantastic. But anyway, if you want to know what happens in the show today, you can go and have a little look. It's up there. I'm just checking it is up there now.
Oh.
Yes, it is. There we go. Philip.
The reason I rang, you're talking about women wrestlers.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's a fantastic film with Peter Falk called All the Marbles. Sometimes it's known as the California Dolls. Have you ever seen it?
No.
Oh, it's a brilliant film. He plays a manager of these two gorgeous girls that go around America wrestling with other women in a tag team.
All right.
And I saw it in Toronto. It was a week after it opened, and I've never been in a cinema like it. The audience was banging the floor. It was as though you were really at...
They were banging the floor.
Well, they were all getting excited, you know.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Very excited. They were banging the floor.
They were getting excited about the film. It was, as though you were at a real wrestling match. And it really is. The last half hour...
Is this a new film?
No, 1981.
Oh, yeah.
Made by Robert Aldridge.
Right.
Who did The Dirty Dozen.
Oh, right, yes.
And Burt Young's in it. He was in Rocky.
Oh, yeah.
And they're the only ones I think you might know.
No,
but honestly, it's a truly brilliant film. Because, they used to have, on British television, they had women wrestling.
Yeah, but they were like really big, fat old munties.
No.
They never had sexy women wrestling.
Oh, yeah, we did, yeah.
These girls in this... Chris, can you go and get this wrestling book for me? Is that all right?
Where is it?
It's in my drawer. It's at the bottom of the drawer. It might be in a box. I seem to remember it coming in a box.
Do you remember
I'll be back in a minute.
Good lad.
Do you remember, Ian?
Yes.
Years and years ago, there used to be a channel on cable called W.H. Smith's television.
No, they didn't,
Oh, yes, they
Philip.
did. Oh, they did.
Why are you phoning up lying
No,
to
I'm
me?
not lying. No, this was I had cable.
You've taken too much cough
No.
medicine.
No. They were very similar to the Bravo channel.
Yeah.
And they had programmes on there, and they had on there GLOW, which was the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling.
Right.
And it was a wrestling channel, like the old programme from America, and you used to have characters like the Farmer's Daughter,
Oh, God.
Big Ethel, and they'd have a punch-up.
Big Ethel?
Yeah.
Now, what, was she like a female Big Daddy?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Well, that's not sexy.
Oh, well...
These girls in this book
the Farmer's Daughter was. And they had other people, you know, and different characters, like they do, you know, with The Undertaker.
Yes.
But they had them, you know, adapted to women.
Yes.
And it was great, you know, and I mean... you know, it was really exciting to watch.
Hey, Philip, speaking about coughing, as we did briefly then, I would get this. I've got a cough today, a really bad cough today. I woke up coughing like I was a
it's
smoker.
horrible,
It's
yeah.
horrible. And I know I can pinpoint the exact moment I got the cough, and I knew I was getting a cough.
Oh, wow, what was the sign?
The sign was, I was walking down a busy street in London.
Yes.
A guy was walking towards me. As he got just in front of me, he coughed.
No, you got it.
He didn't put his hands up at all. He virtually coughed into my mouth.
Oh,
and as soon as he did that, and I felt a little spray hit me, and I thought,
yeah.
I'm gonna have that idiot's cough now. And I can feel this weekend, I'm gonna be all chesty.
Yeah, well, I mean, mine's been about nearly getting on for a week now, but I'm hoping it's turned the corner, but it's affected my voice as well.
Yeah, apparently so.
Yeah.
Hey, have you heard Picture Phil's been kidnapped?
Oh, but no, I think he's got a touch of the cough.
No, some weird pervert guy. I don't know who it was.
Yeah.
Some really weird, creepy, horrible, scary pervert guy phoned up and said I wasn't really listening, to be honest, but saying that the Picture Phil was kidnapped or
I haven't heard that.
It was a ransom or something.
I've heard that Wally Dingo's gone back to Australia because the Aussie rule season's finished.
Right, of course. Philip, listen, thanks very much for that. Cheers, fella. I can see... Oh, hang on a second. Let me just take this one. Yes, line 7, you're on the air.
Yes, I was wondering, what was the topic of the day, because I'm bored stiff, you know, listening to this phony conversation.
What phony conversation, sir?
About the two ladies, wrestling and the W.H. Smith, W.H. Smith channel.
Yes.
Find it.
What makes it phony, sir?
I don't know, it's just without interest, you know?
But
I'm just bored, you know? I mean, I listen to you every day.
Okay,
Today,
okay.
I'm just, you know...
What would you like to talk about, sir?
What's the topic of the day, for example? Why is it that you want to bring interest? What is it that you want people to bring their opinion about? I mean...
Well, hang on, what? I want people to bring their opinion about anything they want to bring their opinion about. Thank you, Chris. This guy's complaining.
Okay, that's fair enough.
What would you like to bring your opinion about?
Something like Madonna lately having...
Madonna? Okay, let's talk about Madonna. Go on, him.
Madonna bringing that African child, you know, from Africa to adopt him.
Has she done that, has she?
Yeah, she's done that, but I
Right.
believe it's just a fashion trend, you know. I mean, it's just fake humanity,
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned, you know.
Yeah. I must admit, I find the conversation about W.H. Smith television and Big Ethel more interesting than this one.
No way.
I do. I'm not lying. I find Philip talking about W.H. Smith TV more interesting than talking about Madonna adopting a child.
Okay, right.
Sorry about that.
That's fair enough. That's your opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Thanks for that. Bye-bye. He was a nice fellow, wasn't he? So, the book is here. WWE, is it? Divas? I don't know what it is. Divas Uncovered. Danny, have you seen these wrestling divas?
No, I haven't, Ian.
Oh, God, I'm going
to be honest with you, I'm not really interested in wrestling. I think it's fake.
You'd be interested in wrestling if you saw that.
Pardon?
If you saw Dawn Marie, you'd be interested in wrestling.
I like naked women.
If you saw Marie wrestling, you'd be interested. He said, holding up the book to the lecherous lads behind the glass. If you saw Stacey wrestling, you'd be interested, my friend.
I probably would.
Yes. Danny, listen, stay there. I'll speak to you after this.
Come on, own up. Who did it? You know it's...
Look, is fan-flipping-tastic. My favourite body part on myself is my legs, because, man, I love to wear them boots, says Lillian. She says, man, I love to wear them boots. And there she is, singing in the ring. I especially love self-deprecating humour. Anyone who can poke fun at themselves is terrific. It shows they enjoy life, says one of these lady wrestlers. Danny, I forgot you were there.
Oh, thank you, Ian.
Can you wait until after the news?
Of course I can.
Good lad. 0870 90 90 973. More of your calls after the latest LBC News. Sony Bravia 32-inch LCD HD TV, a year's subscription to Sky Plus, Sky HD, and Sky's top entertainment package, Sky World. Plus, one listener will also win a 3G mobile phone and a Sony Vaio laptop computer. All this week with James O'Brien, weekday mornings from 10. Sky's latest technology enables you to watch and access Sky's fantastic programming how you want it, where you want it, be that from your TV, laptop or phone. So if you know your TV, you could be a winner. Entertainment your way with Sky and James O'Brien all this week from 10 a.m. The new series of Lost started in the States last night. Hopefully my cousin Don is going to be able to send it to me in the next day or two. 0870 90 90 973. What have we mentioned so far? Well, none of the things I wanted to mention. An idiot coughed virtually in my mouth yesterday, which has given me a sore throat and a cough, which is not good. I'm soaking wet still because I poured water all down me, and I've got a towel shoved up my T-shirt and... just damp and a bit smelly. And other things we'll talk about, but all the phones are really busy, so I'm not going to say any more. Danny!
Hello, Ian.
Oh, for God's sake, you've been on the line for 17 minutes.
I know I have. Just as well I'm not paying for the phone call.
Exactly. By the way, people who haven't phoned before don't know this, Danny. They phone in, and then we phone you back, don't we?
Yes, that's right.
So it only costs you a few pence for the initial phone call?
Yeah, no, that's right.
There we go. Excellent. Yes, Danny?
For one, I'd just like to say you're the best radio station.
What, me personally?
You and all the rest of the team.
Excellent stuff.
You're all good. And a little issue that I found quite disturbing, really.
Oh,
I was
God.
driving past a magistrate's court today. Can I say which one?
Well, no.
And I see an officer in uniform smoking, which I've never experienced in my life.
A police officer?
A police officer in uniform. He was a young officer. He couldn't have been older than 24.
He was having a fag?
He was having a fag, but the worst thing about it that I found was that he flicked it on the pavement when he was finished.
Right, and what's wrong with that?
Well, I've been up the high streets and they're fining people for spitting chewing gum on the floor and throwing fag butts.
Yeah, but, they have a stressful life, the police.
No, that's not really fair, though. They should be making an example, Ian.
Yeah, they should be, but
has anyone seen the little pockets they give you to stub your fags out? It's a little leather pouch.
No, what's that?
It's a little leather pouch, and they're giving them away, and it's a leather pouch, and inside it's got a funny, bendy material.
Right.
And you're meant to stub your fag and leave your fag end in there.
Do you smoke, Danny?
Yes, I do.
Give up, man. It's going to kill you.
I know, I have given up, and I'm trying to give up again.
Alan, I had loads of friends of mine that gave up Alan Carr, the easy way to stop smoking.
You right.
The thing is, you go on the course, right? It's 200 quid.
Yeah.
You go on the course. If you start smoking again within 3 months, you get your money back.
Really?
It's something like that. A couple of friends of mine did it. So surely it's got to be economical. You give up smoking for 2.5 months, you save 200 quid, and then you have a fag, and you get your money back.
Yeah. We can go out and buy 200 fags.
Well, exactly. But you don't. Come on, Danny. It's going to kill you.
Yeah, I know. I'll give up. I'm going to start my boxing training again, and I will give up again.
Good lad. Good lad. Danny, thank you very much for that. Lindy.
Hello.
Actually, if he wants to have a fag, let him. I'm not fussed. I meant to ask him if he smokes the Chinese way.
Have you ever smoked?
Well, I've tried it.
Yeah, I used to smoke about 30 a day.
Oh, you dirty mare.
Yeah, when I was a nurse as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you smoke the English way or the Chinese way?
Oh, I don't know. How do you smoke the Chinese way?
The Chinese way is we saw a young Chinese fella doing it on the news, and you hold it underneath, like a bit Ponzi-like. So you hold. No, it's not even like a dart at all. You hold it like that. So you've got you got the cigarette. Have you got a pen there, Lindy?
I'm driving. Well, I'm not really.
No, OK. Well, if anyone at home has got a pen, this is the Chinese way. Pick up your pen, hold it in your right hand, with the bit you're going to put in your mouth facing you. Your 4 fingers are on the left-hand side of it, your thumb is on the right-hand side. You bring it up to your mouth. Yeah, so good. And then that's how they smoke, that's how the Chinese smoke.
Yeah.
Crazy. Not the Chinese, that's racist, I didn't mean that. But that way of smoking is crazy.
Yeah.
Can you believe a man coughed in my mouth?
No, that was horrible, wasn't it?
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Why aren't you a nurse anymore?
Oh, I had children and couldn't be bothered to go back,
Couldn't be bothered. There we go. All my taxes, my forefathers' taxes paying for you, and then you go and have a baby.
Oh, but I wasn't.
I nursed for 10 years before I had a baby.
Oh, well, in that case, you've paid back all the money...
I got towards sister level.
Oh, OK.
And I got to wear a frilly hat and all that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Why are most nurses not sexy? We have this image, don't we, as of a nation, as the nurses being sexy. Any time I've been to hospital, most of them is rank. There's always one nice one on the ward, but most of them are just, you know, they do a good job
well,
and
you
stuff.
obviously didn't, come to my ward when I was a nurse.
Exactly, Lindy.
Yeah. It's Vicky, Chappie Vicky's a nurse, isn't she?
I believe she is, yes.
Is she a nurse in Croydon? Because that's where I was a nurse.
I don't know. She hasn't called in for a long, long time, so I don't...
She hasn't. Well, Chappie Vicky, phone in because I need to know where she nurses.
OK, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Anyway, Lindy, was there any points to this?
No, not really. Just thought I'd phone up.
All right, nice one. Thanks for that. Dr. Rahim.
Hello, Mr. Iain, sir.
Oh, Dr. Rahim, it's good to hear from you.
Thank you. I was wondering about this discourteous fellow who was doing the cuffs in your mouth, but it is very unlikely from the viral infection to have become established so readily in your system. Normally the virus will take 48 hours.
The wireless?
The virus will take 48 hours before becoming established in host. Now, additionally, your fellow, as discourteous as he may be, is unlikely to be spreading virus while he is so symptomatic. Normally, during incubation period is most contagious time, where your fellow clearly symptomatic, coughing, and virus are not established in your system so quickly.
Yes, right. But the thing is, though, if maybe he had a really strong wireless, and that's why I'm feeling poorly now. It's a bit of a coincidence, isn't it, that yesterday a man coughed in my mouth, and today I'm not feeling very well.
It is some coincidence, and perhaps the point of the matter may be that your psychosomatic system convinced that you were becoming down with the flu.
Yes.
So you will receive cough, and then the mind is playing the games, and your body is saying, I'm not well.
But it's not psychosomatic. I don't feel well. It's genuine. And even if it is psychosomatic, it doesn't matter because I don't feel well.
Yes, but this is psychosomatic.
But if it is psychosomatic, it's irrelevant because it's so powerful that it's made me feel ill, so I'm ill.
Perhaps this is true, but the culprit is not the discourteous fellow. It is your brain.
If it is psychosomatic, do I need to take a placebo?
Very good. Up to 30% of placebo will work as effectively as proven medication. This is in double-blind trial, 30% placebo effect.
Dr. Rahim, thank you very much for that.
One is welcome.
Goodbye. There we go. Barnsworth.
Hi, Ian.
It's always good to get a doctor on the line.
Yeah. People coughing in your face.
Yes.
That is the one thing that really, really annoys me.
Hang on a minute. Sorry, Barnsworth. You know we had that Muppet phone up earlier on, and he gave us the Latin phrase that's on the dollar bill, saying something about, we want to create a one world order.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to go on about it too much, but Martin has emailed me to tell me he's wrong. It doesn't say what he says it says.
Conspiracy theory, like you said.
Yeah. Anyway, Barnsworth, sorry, yes, please, continue. I will not interrupt you.
Yeah, right. So the old coughing thing, that is one of the things that really annoys me because it's rude.
Oh, I just read something about Lost last night. Okay.
Oh,
I did, I just read
You're not paying attention, are you?
I'm not paying attention, no. Right, go on.
Oh, I don't want to say it again.
No, go on, sorry, I'm listening. Oh, look, yeah, there you go. Yes.
Right, the coughing thing is one of the things that really annoys me.
It's Jack's backstory.
I love Lost.
I love Lost. A new series started last night in the United States of...
America.
Correct. Correct.
Hey.
Anyway, Barnsworth, what have you called in about?
Right. The coughing thing is one of the things that really annoys me because it's rude.
Yeah.
And it's not very considerate.
Well, that's the same thing, isn't it? Rude and inconsideration are the... Hey, I'll tell you something that's rude.
I'm from Barnsley.
Listen, and this is in the blog today. If you want to know what I'm about to talk about, go to lbc.co.uk because this is in the blog. This is what the show was going to be about. I went out for a late breakfast. I guess you could call it 11's today with a friend of mine. We went into an eatery. We sat at a 2-seater table. It was too close to the door. We got up. We saw a 4-seater table a little over the way. The last 4-seater table that was free in the establishment, OK?
Right.
A bald dude came in, saw we were heading for this. He headed for it. He went and sat down himself. He beat us to it. We were forced, my friend and I were forced to go and sit on a 2-seater table. Now, how is that fair that one man is allowed to occupy a table that's set for 4 people, OK? Where we were forced to sit on a table that's set for 2. The maximum should be, you should be allowed to have double the personage space that you have. For example, he should have sat at a 2-seater table because there was one of him. We should have sat at a 4-seater table because there was 2 of us. Do you understand?
Yeah.
How rude and insensitive and inconsiderate for that muppet to think he was important enough to sit at a table that was set for 4 people. Oh, and he's got his big Ponzi newspaper spread out. Oh, and he's got his tea over there. Oh, and he's got stuff over... Get up. Supposing 3 people had come in.
Right.
They wouldn't have had anywhere. They'd have had to sat around a 2-seater table.
Yeah, that's very selfish.
Selfish pig. And he had a big shaved head and there was a funny shape. It really peed me off.
Yeah, I can tell.
Furious. Absolutely furious. And I was going to get up and say something, and my friend's going, well, no, don't, Ian. I was going, no, I'm going to have a word with him, because this idiot should not be occupying a 4-seater table when there was one of him. That's so selfish. What he's saying is, you two...
I'm better than you.
I'm better than you. Yeah, I am better and more important than you two, than you people sitting over there, than a group of 3 that might come in. They didn't, but they may have done. I just don't understand how people do that. And I wouldn't have the cojones, that's Spanish for balls, to sit on my own at a table that was set for 4 people. No. It's inconsiderate. This anger isn't feigned in any way, Barnsworth. I am genuinely furious and upset. And I thought it was against the rules. Surely the waiting staff should have said something.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, sorry, love, I haven't got time. 0870 9090 973. Time now to get the latest LBC 97.3 travel news with Richard Hakier.
It's all going on in the north of town at the moment.
Time to stop that being said. I was just dawned on me, you know the song Me and Mrs. Jones? We got a thing going on. You always get people who can't quite sing doing it because they think they make... We got a thing going on. Most romantic songs in the world. Oh, it's so romantic. It's about a fella who's having it off with a married woman. Me and Mrs. Jones. She's married to Mr. Jones. So this fella... unless there's a cunning twist in the last verse and the song is he's Mr. Jones. But this... it's such a romantic song. It's about a woman who sleeps around behind her husband's back. How is that romantic? So when girls say, oh, yeah, I love that song, Me and Mrs. Jones, it's so romantic, what they're saying is, I'm going to cheat on you. I'm going to cheat on you because that is the song by which I have built my entire moral code around, Me and Mrs. Jones, and in it, she is a filthy so-and-so who is married to a man and is doing stuff with this guy who can sing a little bit, I don't know who sings it, behind his back. Complicated, I know, but that's what it's about, and it disgusts me. And they say that rap music is bad. David's in the Croydon.
Ça va? Ici David qui vous parle. Nous n'aimons pas les Français nous n'aimons pas. Et nous avons fabriqué un tunnel sous la Manche pour un temps cordial.
OK. Morel's in the Barnet.
Oh, Ian, you do make me laugh.
What?
Dear.
What?
Me and Mrs. Jones.
It's only just dawned on me, because I was singing it for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, and then I just thought, hang on a minute, she's married.
Yeah, of course she is. It's the whole thing about they're never going to be together and...
Of course, but obviously they're having it away, aren't they?
Absolutely.
But she's got a husband. She's probably got kids. Oh, what a heartless cow.
Only a song, Ian.
But there's got to be something behind it. And women go, it's my favourite song.
It's a beautiful tune, and the guy who sings it, I can't think of his name.
It's not Al Jarreau. It's one of those kind of 70s soul singers, isn't it?
Not Billy Paul, is it? Billy Paul?
Who's Billy Paul?
Yeah, I'm sure he sang Me and Mrs. Jones.
I've never heard of Billy Paul.
No, it's coming to my head. I mean, and all the interesting information I've got, I'm sure it's...
We got a thing going on behind her husband's back. He doesn't know about it, nor do the kids. 2 of them, one's 11, one's 4.
Oh, Ian. Oh, dear.
It's disgusting.
It's not going to make any married women go out and have affairs.
I bet it will. I bet it will. I bet it will. I bet it encourages. But married women, we mentioned this briefly the other day, married women are the biggest flirts in the world.
And married men aren't?
No, married men aren't.
Oh, please,
No.
I need a stick bucket.
No, they are not.
Really?
Because women, listen, when it comes to flirting and to sexual relationships and the possibility thereof, women know, you know as a woman, you are in complete control, okay? A man can beg for sex for weeks and get no. A woman can phone a man up at 3 o'clock in the morning, wake him up and say, do you want to come round and give me sex? And he'll go, yeah, I'll be there in a minute, nice one. And
that happens to you regularly then?
That has never happened to me, but I leave my phone by my bed every night and say a prayer to the god of sex before I go to sleep. And it never happens. But if I were to phone up a woman at 3 o'clock in the morning and say, you don't fancy coming around for a quick one, do you? She'd call the police. It's not
put it like that,
fair.
It's not exactly sort of enticing, is it?
Well,
hey, darling, do you fancy a quick one?
I would be. I'll have that. I'd be more romantic than that. You know, I'd use my smooth. But I wouldn't even make the phone call because I know I would get nowhere. I would receive short shrift.
Listen, the amount of pornographic images you and Chris get from women, you must be the most sent emails out of the station.
No. The thing is, the images we get sent are sent by men who want to share them with us. This is the weird thing about men, and we have to be very slightly careful because there are young people listening. But men like to share images that they have found, erotic images, with other men, whereas women don't. But so we get lots of emails, particularly on the Sunday night, from men saying, "Hey, have a look at this. I found it sexy," and we have a look and we go, yeah, that's sexy, and we forward it on to Lady Alex. You know, it's an ongoing chain that we are part of and we are slaves to.
Oh, I thought it was desperate women sending in emails to you. On the wrong side of that.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but you've had some propositions.
Yes, from mental women. From mental women who may well have been men, just talking like that. So you never know.
I've forgotten what I found out for
Oh,
now. Oh, God, it was one of your rants. Oh, the restaurant. The restaurant with the table of four.
The one guy sitting at a table set for four.
And you wanted to kill him, but your friend stopped you.
I was genuinely furious with him.
Why didn't you do what I would do in that situation?
Yeah.
Just go and sit down. There's two of you. He's on a table of four, okay?
Yeah.
Grab a seat and carry on talking.
Well, at his table?
Absolutely.
But there were other tables around. They were all tables for two, though, but there was plenty of space. If it had been cramped, then yes, I possibly have done that.
Right.
I just think that people should have the decency to realise that's rude and selfish.
Well, you see, if he'd have said something to you, like, "Oi, I'm taking, I don't know, I'm taking up this table," then you've got to come back where you say, "Well, this is for four, and there's one of you."
The thing is, I mean, there was a chance. The reason I didn't speak to him is there was a chance that two of his mates could have turned up. They didn't.
He would have told you when you got to the table, though.
Hey, you know, I mentioned the other day there was an.
Just being logical, yeah, go on.
No, it makes sense. But you know, sorry, my mind is all over the place today, excuse me. You know, I mentioned a couple of days ago about an irritating South African waiter. I don't know if you heard this. There was a rude South African waiter at my favourite place to go and eat. I'm not going to mention the name of it, but they do the best puddings in Muswell Hill. People who live in Muswell Hill will know exactly what I'm talking about. I have had 3 emails from people saying, was it this place? Was it this waiter? They have got it exactly right. Really? This guy's obviously, I think I've deleted it. I had an email earlier on from someone, and I think I deleted it. Never mind. But yeah, the 3 people have also written in saying this guy is an idiot, and they've complained to the manager about him.
Well, that does well for his business, doesn't it?
Yeah, hopefully he'll be gone. Hopefully.
Well, I mean, the thing is, if you get rude waiters, seriously, for a minute, I found sarcasm really works. Just throw back at people what they throw at you.
Yeah.
Rather than getting aggressive, just throw sarcasm, because people don't understand sarcasm.
I don't think South Africans understand sarcasm.
Oh, they do.
The thing is, as well, I don't want. I just when I go to this place, I just want to eat. And both times, I've been having quite intense discussions with people, and I didn't want. I didn't want a bad vibe. Is the phrase, isn't it? I didn't want any bad vibes, and this guy was spreading negativity everywhere.
Yeah, I think sometimes the. Oh, by the way, I met Sheila from Cot Foster's the other day.
Oh yeah, is she all right?
Yeah, she's fine. She came to support me on my protest, but we won't go on about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was really nice. But Yeah, the South African accent,
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
it can be. Don't
Yes.
get offended, any South Africans.
Yes.
Can be very harsh anyway.
It's raw, you know, it's liquor. It's a very tough accent.
So he might have maybe he was just having a bad day when you three visited.
Well,
at
yeah.
different times of the week.
Morel, I've got to go, but I don't believe that for 1 second.
Yeah, everybody thinks Carol's...
Yeah, I was going to say, hello, sorry, I've been holding on for a while. I was going to say about the restaurant situation. In some countries, it's actually acceptable to share your table with other people. I recently came back from holiday, and can you imagine, I was sitting there with my friend, and these 2 other people just came, sat on the same table as us without saying anything, eating their grub, and we couldn't have a conversation. Were
there other tables free?
Well, no, there were tables with lots of other people, but, maybe one
Well,
of
that happens in this country. I've sat down at a table with someone that I've never met before because there's no other space for it. The ambassador Cuff, the greasy spoon round the corner, we sat down with that old boy, didn't we? And I ended up drinking his tea by mistake, Chris. Seriously, there were...
It's so embarrassing, because, you have to... Then you can't really say what your conversation. Then you have to censor your conversation.
Especially if
you person.
especially if you're having an adult conversation.
Well, exactly, and you have to open your mouth, watch your chewing even more.
Yes.
Not just literally sitting on your lap while you're trying to have dinner.
Annette, thank you for that. Good. She was about to... I cut her off after she said "and." Sorry, Annette. Sorry. I just want to squeeze Graham from Forest Hill in.
Oh, blimey, have I got a very short amount of time?
No, you got 2 minutes.
Right, me and Mrs. Jones was a hit for Billy Paul, it says here. I had to look it up, it's not my sort of stuff, but I think you might have misunderstood his intentions, because one of his later singles was Bring the Family Back. Although maybe he lost them through his affair with Mrs. Jones.
Well, so hang on, you're saying that maybe he was married at the same time that she was married, so it's 2 families that have been ripped apart by that awful, awful song.
It could be, yeah. It was also a hit for another guy, a cover version by Freddie Jackson, and his songs sound a bit less kind of family orientated. There's Tasty Love.
Tasty Love?
Yeah,
oh,
which to me sounds
God.
hideously slimy.
It doesn't sound very pleasant. There's nothing tasty about love.
Rock Me Tonight for old time's sake.
Rock Me Tonight. Now, the thing is, there was a big thing in the 70s and 80s for people, songs that had the phrase rock me, baby, and by rock me, it means have sexual intercourses with me.
Do you remember Vic Reeves' impression of Barry White with the big body and the little tiny...
The stick legs, yes, I do remember that.
Put your legs up by the fire, baby, with a northern voice.
I do remember that, Graham. I don't quite know why you've chosen to mention that, but I do remember that. Thank you. Right, let's come on. The kids coming home from school now. Less smut, please. More educated and informative input into the show. Let's keep it clean from 4 o'clock onwards. 0870 90 90 973. Iain at lbc.co.uk. Idiots taking up a whole table to themselves. One guy at a table set for 4, coughing in my mouth. Mrs. Jones. Oh, and we've got Agent Chris's quote of the day. All of that's coming up after the latest LBC 97.3 news.
Hey. Me and Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on.
Aruga.
Yeah. We both know that it's wrong, but the feeling's much too strong to let it cool down now.
Do you fancy a quick one?
We meet every day at the same cafe, 6:30. I know she'll be there. Why? Swivel. Holding hands and making all kinds of plans.
Shish kebab.
That jukebox plays our favorite song.
Plunge.
Me and Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones.
Oliva.
Did you hear about that Bosnian man who walked in on his wife in the bed with another man?
No.
Hello?
Yes, I'm listening.
He pulled out a gun And the man in bed started laughing. He said, "What are you laughing at? You're next." Oh, sorry. He pulled out the gun, put it to his head.
Oh, God.
And he said,
No. Okay. What happened there? 0870 9090 973. Now, yes, something else you can help me with as well, by the way. We're talking about one man sitting at a table set for four. That's rude. What else are we... I normally jot down the things that we're... The cough in my mouth we did. Oh, yeah. Now, what I do is when I'm making... coming up with ideas for the show... Yo, coming up with ideas for the show? What? Yeah, I know, but I do, seriously. What I do is I make little notes in my mobile phone. I make a draft text that I never send to anyone, and I just keep adding stuff to it. So I wrote today, one man, four table, a little thing. And then I wrote something else and something else. And the last thing I wrote, and the thing is, I've been trying to make my shorthand even shorter. Okay. I've made it too short today. I then wrote, the last little note I made that was going to be a topic for the show today was buggy door. Buggy door. I have no idea what buggy door means. So if anybody can give me a call, 0870 9090 973, what do you think buggy door might be about? You may be able to come up with a more interesting thing than I originally had. I jotted it down. I don't know what it means. Buggy door. Tim, any idea what buggy door means?
No, I know what Eurites means, but I don't know.
Okay, lovely. Right, what can I do for you?
Yeah, restaurants.
Yes.
Be warned. I've worked in kitchens before, and only abuse waiters after you've eaten.
Oh, yes, no, because is this true that they put, like, hairs and spit in the food?
That's if they're nice to you, yeah. No, they can do that sort of thing, yeah, it's true, people do.
So what's the worst thing you've ever done?
Oh, I've never done that sort of thing. I've only been washing up. It's when I was a teenager I worked in kitchens,
I haven't been rude. I've not been rude to any waiters, have I?
Oh, that's all right then. No, I'm just saying people talking about it. But I was going to say, you got to let it go, man. It was last night. You know?
What was?
The experience. It was yesterday, wasn't it? The experience with the table. And
no, this was this morning. This was 11 o'clock.
Just this morning. Oh, I'll let you off then.
It's still fresh.
Oh, no. Oh, I'd still be furious.
No, I know what you're talking about now. Sorry, about being rude to waiters. No, we mentioned this the other day. This irritating waiter. Hang on a second. Heather, sorry, could you not speak to the crew because we're doing a radio show? Sorry, is that all right?
No, it's not all right.
Yeah, the thing is, I heard you on Clive's show last night. I thought you were out of order. That sort of stuff should be discussed off-air, not on air.
Well, Clive won't discuss it with me off-air.
Well, that's tough. It ruined the show. Really good show up until that point. And so what I don't want, and I'm kind of a bit of solidarity with Clive here, I'm going to start a union. I don't want you talking to Johnny or Chris, because they're doing my show. All right? Really? Do you want to talk to them? Speak to them at 6:30.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyway, Tim, yes, no, this was this rude waiter that I've not been rude to him. He's just a bit annoying and rude to me and to other people, it turns out.
Oh, well, fair enough to just make a complaint about him to the owners then, like you have, I suppose.
Tim, thank you very much. I haven't made a complaint yet, but I feel I ought to do it. Jonathan!
Hello, Ian, are you alright?
Have you heard that song by the Rocking Birds?
No, I haven't. What's that?
Jonathan! Jonathan!
Hey, Ian, I didn't meant to say to you all week, I haven't had a chance to say thanks for a year of good laughs, mate. It's been wicked. I've really enjoyed it.
Well, let's hope there's many, many more days.
I hope so.
Till Christmas.
I'm outraged, actually, with what you've been saying about the waiter the other day who sat down next to you.
Oh, he sat down and sang.
Right, so I used to be a waiter in a place where not well-known people came, like Patrick Mower came, and we were always told never talk to anybody and not to go out and approach them or ask for autographs. We weren't allowed to. We'd lost our jobs if we did that.
If you went up to Patrick Mower for his autograph...
Yeah, I did after, actually, but I wasn't allowed to while he was eating. I had to wait until he finished his meal. And
Good. Rightfully so.
Yeah, which is, I think that's the right way to do it.
Of course it is. If people are going into a restaurant, they don't want people coming up, yes, as they're leaving, maybe, but they don't want to be disturbed by idiots.
I know. I thought that was dreadful. I've been telling all my friends about it.
For anyone who missed it, let's say this, we've been hinting at it. Let me just say, there is my favourite eatery in near where I live. There is a new South African waiter. On 2 occasions, he has been rude and irritating and annoying. The first time, I had a friend who was very hungover and he kept making inappropriate jokes about drink. Then when I went in to pay, he said, I can't do a South African accent. Oh, your friend's a bit funny. Women's troubles, is it? And then the second time, I was having a poignant conversation with a friend of mine who was going through a hard time, and he came and sat down next to me, the waiter, and started singing while we were waiting to pay our bill.
Oh, that's outrageous. Absolute. Especially as it's your favourite place. How annoying is that?
It's the thing, it's got the best food in the world, but it's got an idiot who works there.
And this bloke today who sat at a table, second full, he's just obviously a big ignorant pig, isn't he? He's got to be.
Jonathan, what does buggy door mean? I've written buggy door, and I don't know what it refers to.
Well, I'm going to have a little guess here. I'm going to have a little stab in the dark.
Okay.
Which is a bit fun. Can you remember you were talking about buggies? You were going to patent the buggy, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, have you got an idea? You had the idea for a double-decker buggy, didn't you?
I had the idea. It turned out someone had the idea a long time before me. But no, it wasn't. That was my initial thing, was thinking it was somehow connected to the buggy talk the other week, but it isn't.
Did you open your door? Somebody with a buggy, you opened the door?
Oh, he's a good lad. You're back. Jonathan, you've got it spot on.
Yeah, oh, wow, that's...
Oh, listen, I've got to go, but keep listening, because you've reminded me exactly what buggy door is all about. God bless you for that, sir. Thank you. Oh, I will reveal the mystery of the buggy door after some ads, some news, some travel, and then some ads again.
It was a fine...
Buggy door now, I know exactly what it was. I was in the dry cleaners today getting my suit. It's not a tuxedo, I don't care. I'm going to the Computer Game BAFTAs tonight, I'm presenting an award, it's going to be on E4 and Channel 4 at some point, and I will be the one not wearing a tuxedo. Anyway, I'm in the dry cleaners, and a woman, it's raining outside, a woman is pushing a baby's buggy, and she's she wants to come into the dry cleaners, okay? So she's done the thing that you do with a buggy or a wheelchair, she's wheeled it around, she's got her back to the door, she's opening the door with her back, and backing herself in, okay? So I thought, she's got a baby in there, that's bad, isn't it? I'll open the door, hold the door open for you, you're right, love, in you come. Didn't say love, it's patronising, but you know what I mean? That was my attitude. Open the door, held it open. Oh, thanks very much. There, she came in. Didn't have a baby in the buggy, just had her shopping in there. Now, that is taking advantage of the situation. She did not have a baby in her buggy, but she knew that I was only opening the door for her because I thought there was a baby in there. I thought, a young mum with a baby, both getting wet, that's not very nice. She just had shopping in there. It turns out she was just lazy. Lazy. That's what she was. And I felt really narked off that she was using that buggy that she had to get sympathy and to get extra help. Open the flipping door yourself, you silly moo. Seriously, really got on my nerves. 0870 90 90 973. Where should we go to first? Let's go to Dude.
Yo, yeah, bro, what's happening?
Hey, Dude, you alright, man?
Yeah, I was, but I almost forgot what I was going to tell you. But,
wow.
In this whole conspiracy theory thing, man, with the Illuminati and stuff.
Yes.
I know where I can actually prove it all wrong because I know the original origins of this stuff, man.
Yes.
And
The Illuminati?
Yeah. You see, the thing is, remember yesterday I told you about in the 1640s during the big Eskimo migration, man.
Oh, when the Eskimos moved from south to north?
To the north, yeah, man. Then they stopped off in Argentina.
Right.
And they ran into the Guarani Indians there, man.
Right.
And upon meeting the shamans, man, they were granted one gift, and that was fire, man. And the word Illuminati comes from the ancient Guarani Indian word of illumination, and that means fire or glow. Right. And then what they did, man, is that they took this knowledge of fire with them, man, to England. And then, you see, England, they had built this massive city, but they couldn't light it.
You're saying that England didn't have fire until 1640?
No, man, they had the fake fire, man. And
right, okay, yeah, of course.
What they had is, then these guys that knew how to make fire, man, they were the guys that used to light the lamps.
Right.
in a street, and then they made a club called the Illuminati Club, man. And then how that got to America, man. They opened one in Omaha, Nebraska.
Right.
And that's where the trees grow money, man.
So what are you saying? In one word, what are you saying?
Illuminati is not anything dangerous, man. It's just people who put on lights.
Can you do that in one word?
One word.
Can you say in one word, just sum up what you're saying?
No, man.
Okay. John!
Hello, Ian.
What the hell was that all about?
I don't know. I was going to ask him, did he have a dog on a string?
Yeah, I worry, you know...
but... Get thee to Glastonbury, the great unwashed.
Yes. I like dude, but he's going...
I'm quite angry with you, because I
John.
think your priorities are a little bit messed up there.
Okay.
Because, the cafe incident with the man at the four-seater table?
Yeah.
You should have strolled over there with your friend and sat down.
Yeah,
and frankly, you've got to break through and show your masculinity properly these days.
I don't think I can do... I don't know if I have any
You
masculinity.
can! Why are you getting annoyed with the woman with the shopping in the buggy? Come on, you're a television personality, and you're going to an award where they've asked you to go black tie, and you're not even bothering. You're going to wear a suit, man.
I know, man. Do you know what? I'm going to I'll find out tonight if I got shunned, or if, I don't know...
But they can't unfire you. Have you signed a contract?
I'm not getting paid for it. I'm just doing it as a freebie for them.
Yeah, but it's exposure.
Exposure. And apparently, I don't think this is true, everyone who goes gets free computer games.
See, look, this just goes to... It proves one of my points that I believe very, very, very dearly, that if you don't need something, people fall over themselves to give you...
Hey, it's true, man. When I was on TV and I did a breakfast show, it wasn't a particularly high-rated show or anything like that, but it did all right. And I was getting paid, I was getting paid handsomely for what I was doing, in the great scheme of things. And I had people sending me clothes and sending me video games. I got sent a camera. I got sent toys and gadgets because I was on the telly and I could afford all of this stuff really easily. Now I'm doing radio, which, it pays all right, but it don't pay anything like telly, and I could do with being sent this stuff. I'm getting sent... What have we got? We got sent... nothing. We got this lady wrestling book is the only thing I've got.
Lady wrestling. I'll tell you what, Ian. I'll take it off your hands.
I think
quite good. Lady wrestling.
Listen, hang on. It's it's got the price on here. It doesn't have the price on here. Let's have a look. It's something like 15 quid or something. It's well worth splashing out on, I tell you, because it really 20 quid. 20 kids. Splash out on that.
It's a good coffee table book.
It's an excellent coffee table book.
Oh, go on, send it on to me. You've got loads of free books. You're going to get about 300 quid's worth of video game stuff.
Right, I'm going to cut him off because I'm not sending that book to anyone. Maybe we'll give that away on the Christmas special. Are we working Christmas, Chris?
Don't know. Probably.
Yeah, probably. We don't say... How come everybody else doesn't work Christmas, but we end up working over the Christmas period? Well, how does that work?
We forget to book it off.
Oh, yeah. Well, then let's book it off now. We'll talk about it later. Alan!
Ian.
Yes, sir.
Are you feeling ashamed of yourself yet?
Not in the slightest, no. I'm feeling
really,
very proud.
Sometimes people say things, and the moment they've said them, they feel ashamed of themselves.
Let me try to think if there's anything I've said that I should be ashamed of.
You only held the door open for this lady because she had a buggy.
Because I thought she had a baby.
She's a lady. She's a lady. Irrespective of whether or not she's got a buggy.
But listen,
she's a lady.
It's not the 1920s anymore. Women's lib, they've all burnt their bras.
That doesn't stop you from taking the opportunity to prove you're a man.
Alan, have you ever done this thing?
You had the opportunity to prove you were a man and you lost it. You missed your opportunity.
I held the door open for her.
Yes, but the reason was wrong, and you've said it on national radio.
Well,
I can say national radio now.
Well, you can, but it's still stretching it a bit.
Well, Ian, you ought to feel ashamed of yourself.
Alan, have you ever held open a door for a woman and she's had a go at you?
Yes.
Yeah, it's happened to me.
It hasn't stopped me opening the door for
Well, it stopped me, because it's embarrassing and it's humiliating, and if they don't want me to open doors for them, well, then they can get lost.
And humiliating for who?
For me, that a woman has said, I can...
take up with yourself, Ian.
No, I've not got to take up with anyone. All I've got to do is avoid... If there are situations I find myself in that I don't like, the one thing I've learned, only recently, but I've learned, is don't put yourself in those situations. I did not like holding a door open for a woman and being told, I can do that myself, thank you very much.
Oh, that's right.
So I don't put myself in that position anymore.
I completely agree with you, but if you get the opportunity to hold the door open again, will you take it?
What's that noise in the background?
That noise? I don't know, it might be a train going by. Yes, it was. There it goes.
OK, I think you've got a rubbish phone.
Cheers, Ian.
Bye, Alan.
Thanks a lot.
Well, that's how to end a conversation with a boring man. just asking about a noise that he obviously can't hear. 0870 9090 973. Where the hell has Lauren gone? Lauren was just queued up. Hang on a minute. I'm going to get Lauren back. Leave this to me. I can do this. Lauren, I can do this now. Look, see, I'm good. Dial. Yeah, you see. What does that mean? Yeah. I don't know what you said there. Have I dialed it? Is it ringing? Oh, knackered it. It's going, is it? All right.
Please hold the line.
Oh, for hell's teeth.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for...
All right, bring that down. We don't want to hear the number. Although I've got the number in front of me. OK, there we go, Go on, bring up.
Message after the tone.
Hello, Lauren. It's Iain Lee on LBC 97.3. I just ended the phone conversation with the guy in front of you, partly because he was a bit boring, but partly because it meant I had 2 minutes for your phone call. Just as I was about to go to you, you put the phone down. I guess you could say you bottled it. So if you want to come on, it'll be kind of handy if you gave us a call back, 0870 9090 973. Otherwise, you'll be a bottler. Thanks very much, Lauren. Bye. There we go. That's kind of muffed things up a little bit, but it doesn't really matter in the great scheme of stuff, does it? I've got a lot of people sending me emails telling me what happened in Lost last night. Don't do that, because I'll delete it. If I get any more emails telling me what happened, I will block your email address. It's as simple as, because that's not fair. OK, 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. Iain at lbc.co.uk. Have you heard that you've opened a door for a woman and they've had a go at you? Well, I don't do that anymore, unless there are babies involved, which I thought there was today. But this woman was being lazy and was carrying her shopping in a baby buggy. If you've just missed... OK, thanks very much for that. For what? Someone sent me an email and I'm kind of trying to respond to that in a coded fashion. What I'll do is I'll just type a response. OK, 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. Women getting shopping because you hold doors open for them. What's wrong with that? It's a nice thing. And why don't girls open doors for men? This whole women's lib thing is completely off kilter. Take your calls after the latest LBC 97.3 news.
Let's take a look at South Tottenham first of all.
0870 90 973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Well, what have we been talking about? Let's have a moment to have a little recap. Latoya?
Hello, hi.
Could you, listen, some people have just tuned in right now. Could you recap the show for us so far? Thank you. I'll tell you what, hang on. I'll play some recap music behind you. Hang on a second. Hang on, let me get some...
Oh, that's a big response.
OK, let's have the Burley down to about a third. Here we go. Latoya will recap today's show.
Basically, you've discussed restaurant sharing tables with various people and getting a smaller table when there's two of you, and I can't remember the others. But I can't remember the others, to be honest with you. Sorry. I'm just nervous. My first time calling in. I'm not used to speaking to someone on the radio, so that's too much for me. Hello? Hello? God. Hello?
Hello?
Iain? Hello?
Oh, no.
Hello?
Oh, button.
Sorry?
Am I on air?
Yeah, hello?
Oh, hi, who are you?
Sorry, I think we've got a wires crossed. Sorry.
Oh,
Hi.
no, stay on, Ian's having a laugh, that's all. At our
Pardon?
expense. I said, no, stay on, Ian's having a laugh at our expense.
Why would he waste the call just to do that?
Because it's Iain Lee.
Pardon?
Because it's Iain Lee, I guess.
Oh, and he put us in conference so we could talk instead of talking to him?
Possibly so. Are you first-time listener?
I am, are you?
No, long time.
No, I've listened, I've sort of listened before, but I'll switch it on, listen to it, and then for some reason switch it because I wanted to listen to some music.
Ooh.
But I'm on a long journey, so I thought, let me just tune in, it keeps me, just wet and it's raining, blah, blah, blah. So I thought, let me just continue listening. It's an interesting topic to what he's talking about.
Oh, well, I'll do Ian's job then. What did you want to ring in about?
No, it's just about to tell you, you've gone to some restaurant. I've been to a restaurant in Piccadilly or somewhere. They've got two of them somewhere in London, and it's a restaurant where you have to share the table. You have to either book the table for 8 or you ended up sharing with other people you don't know.
Oh, no.
And that's what it is. Me and my partner, it's the first time going to the restaurant. We booked the table and we went there. There's like 6 other strange people we don't know.
Oh.
And it's meant to be a romantic meal out, and, you know.
Oh, no.
And, you know, that was it. So I thought, let me just let him know that it's sitting at that table for 2, it's not so bad, but sitting with a table for 8 people with 6 you don't know, it's even worse.
No, that's right. What did you do?
We just sat there and just enjoyed the look. You had the meal get prepared in front of you and everything. So we just made the best of the, you know, made the most of the situation really, and that was it.
Oh, that's not bad then.
Anyway, Ian, I hope he enjoyed himself.
Well, he's just sitting there, isn't he? Probably eating a Twix or something.
Oh, well, good for him.
Or a Mars bar.
At least good for him. He's not in the rain. I'm in the rain. Wet. Anyways, I'll let you go. I'm going to go now.
Oh, you let me go. I've rung in to speak to him. Oh, no.
Oh, well, I can't stay on the phone because if I'm ringing, because I'm nervous as it is. I've never rang a radio show station before. I've never do it. I said I'm not.
Oh, well done. Good on you.
Yeah, so I'm not going to waste my credit because then probably I get nervous and use the phone up or something. Sometimes I say I'm never going to get through.
No.
I was wrong. Yeah.
Can you hear him?
I can hear him in the background, yeah.
Oh, well, I can't think of anything to say because I'm ill.
Okay, well, never mind anyways. I'll let you wait for him whilst I go.
Oh, thank you very much.
Alright, no problem.
Bye. Hello, Ian? Oh, please, Ian. I'll tell you what, hang on a minute, Ian. Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, Ellie. Hi.
Hello, did you hear my little boy?
Hello?
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 Oh, another person. Who's that?
Who's that?
I'm Vicky.
Oh, hello, Vicky.
Hiya.
It's Bob.
Hello, Bob.
How are you, darling? All right?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I can't grumble. Nobody'd listen anyways, would they?
Yeah, nice one.
I was just phoning up to say that my wife, she holds the door open for everybody, man, woman or child. And
Same
especially
here.
for
This is
people.
what I was ringing up for.
And I've been told to tell Ian off as well because he shouldn't have been presumptuous and presumed that the woman had a baby in the pushchair. He could have just dropped him off at nursery or something.
Ooh, well, to be fair, it's like saying, well, there's no driver in a car or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
For a baby or a child, usually, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
So, don't worry about telling him off.
Where is he, anyways?
I don't know. He's probably there clicking his fingers, can't hear him. And singing.
Oh, well, if you do get through to him and you manage to tell him, just tell him that I love him and loving his work and he's fantastic.
Okay.
All right, honey, I'm going. See you later.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Hello. Next call, please. Oh, Ian. Go on then. Next. Or shall I just talk? Squeak if I should just talk.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Who's that?
Hello, it's Anne-Marie. Hi.
Anne-Marie, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. But I just wanted to ring up. I don't care if Ian's listening.
Oh, no, that's why I'm
you
just
know,
saying
it's this
here.
lovely rainy weather that Ian loves. And what the best thing about it is I've just been driving along the street. You can probably hear the laughter in my voice still. A crowd of hoodies standing on the street looking cool. Big puddles, car goes by, whoosh, and they're soaked, and they're like, what? But there's nobody to talk to because the car's gone.
Oh, dear.
I thought it was very funny.
Did you do that?
Did I do that? Yeah. No, I thought I'd better not. It was tempting though. It was a massive puddle at the side of the road.
Oh, you should have done it.
Well...
See, I don't drive, so I don't get the chance to do things like that. But.
Well, it's a really good day for doing it today. Lots of puddles at the side of the road.
I know, where I am, the road's all flooded and, what do you call it, like the wheels are all covered on the cars. It's that full.
We had lots of flooding everywhere today, haven't they? It's great, it's great. It's not just good for ducks.
Yeah, I've been out in it all day. Lovely.
It keeps people under control. That's what I like. And I don't blame Ian for being cross.
Same here, that's what I was actually ringing up about Ian Lee, to agree with him and say that she was an idiot for having shopping in the buggy and making it look like she needed help. I don't like things like that.
Maybe she didn't flutter her eyelashes enough, and that's what Ian...
Maybe she didn't, but it is a bit stupid, I think, anyway.
Well, you're doing really well, Vicky, by holding on there.
Oh, thanks very much. I think I'll just carry on and carry
You're
on.
waiting for this interruption, aren't you? You're thinking...
I'm thinking so, but I can hear him in the background clicking fingers and da-da-da-da-da, and...
What is your mental image of Ian right now?
I wouldn't say on the air.
I can just imagine him having great fun. I just think I'd love to do... I actually do that with my clients in my office.
Yeah?
Well, not quite the same thing. If they ring up, I put the phone on mute and I answer back, hello, Ian.
Do you mean if you know what he looks like, or...
No, I just have a conversation with them that is not the one they're having with me. Out loud, so that other people can hear it. And you're going, really? You're really stupid, are you? Okay. Stop doing that, Ian. It's really annoying.
Bad girl.
He's going to let us go with me.
I'm a good girl, so...
Well, you don't do naughty things.
No.
I used to be in the Cubs long before girls were allowed to join the Cubs.
All right.
But my Cubs, CUBS, stood for the Complete and Utter Beep Society.
I was going to say, you're saying Cubs, aren't you, not clubs? What do
Cubs,
you mean?
Yeah. Cubs.
Oh.
And our sole mission in life was to play practical jokes, and it was extremely good fun.
Oh,
I won't tell you half of what we did.
No.
Probably wasn't legal, some of it.
No.
Certainly dangerous. Break a few limbs.
I'd like to know.
Well, shall I give in now?
Yeah, go on.
Let you be the long-standing holding out for Ian Lee to return.
Oh, no, stay on. Mind you, he must think that I'm pretty wicked to keep going.
Wicked as in like really cool, yeah? Or wicked as in...
Good, wicked.
Evil to him, by saying.
No, good.
Are you good with bling?
Sorry?
Bling. Are you good with street talk, street language?
Try me, I don't know.
Well, immediately by asking that question, it makes it sound as if I'm already separated from it.
Hello?
Hello.
Three-way, who's that? I'm Vicky. This is Anne-Marie.
Hello, Vicky.
Hi. How are you?
Not bad.
Cool, who are you?
My name's Hussein.
Hussein, how are you?
Hello, Hussein.
Hello.
I've always wanted to be on one of Ian's threesomes.
What's that? Yeah, threesome going on the M25.
What did you say about 25?
Yeah, M25.
Oh, M25. Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Shit traffic.
That's rubbish then.
Yeah. So where's Ian?
Well, he's just there, isn't he? Just laughing or not laughing. And
You know, with that music, he's doing that laid back, he's doing that Snoopy lying on the kennel thing, isn't he? Just listening and laughing.
Yeah, about.
Oh, is this what he does for a living? Just let other people do his
He gets
radio
paid
show?
for it. Can you believe it?
That just makes the Vicky, doesn't it? Get off your arse.
So what shall I buy? Perhaps a flash... I didn't spill. I poured water all over me. And I've been wearing a T-shirt. I've had a towel up there, and that's kind of warm enough. But I've just put my hoodie on, which I got even wetter, and it's still wet, and it just stinks of old dog. I smell of old dog. Mario!
Hi, Ian.
Hello, Mario, you right?
How you smell of old dog?
I stink of old dog, and it's really unpleasant.
That's sour, man. That is so sour.
I feel quite depressed, to be honest, now, as a result of this. Yeah, I don't feel good. I feel bad.
Oh, man. I often feel like that, but I'm good, man, after I listen to you.
Oh, well, I don't have no one like me to listen to.
Oh, man. You know what? You've got the people that call in.
They're fruitcakes. Hey, I heard Clive was on good form last night, but did you hear him rowing with Heather Jingles?
Yeah, no, I heard you rowing with Heather Jingles.
Well, that was... Yeah, I had a row with Heather today, but Heather just phoned up and ruined Clive's show, and it all got a little... It's all... Oh, dear.
No, I didn't hear that one.
Well, Clive, apparently tonight, at 8 o'clock, Clive is going to have his brand new jingle, so... it's worth having a listen and letting...
No, I definitely will.
Yeah.
I'll get stuck into that, man.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, Mary, what can I do for you today?
Yeah, you're talking about the ladies with the pram.
Yeah, but there was no baby in it.
Absolutely, and I hate that. You know why? Because the thing is there's sometimes, where obviously, like, my other half wouldn't drive, and she wants to get on the bus.
all coming out of a shopping centre. And the thing is no one opens. She will always, I've actually seen her hold the pram and hold the door open for people. When she's trying to get on the bus, even on the escalators, no one wants to help.
Yeah.
And I think, you know what, it's not fair when people are... Why can't they just, like, you know what I mean, just get one of them old lady shopping trolleys when they want to go and do their shopping?
Yeah, exactly.
Why do they have to do it in the buggy?
Why don't you see hot young women with those old lady shopping trolleys? When I used to do, get this is embarrassing, when I was like 13, 14, I did the free newspaper delivery.
Oh,
I got a penny and a half per paper.
Yeah, I
a
remember
penny
those
and a
days,
half per paper.
Because that was back in the days when my mum used to have that trolley and I used to have to go shopping with her when I was a kid. And she had back then she had that little Burberry type design one. It wasn't Burberry, it was a bootleg Burberry.
Bootleg Burberry, yes.
Yeah, but it wasn't Burberry, but it looked like Burberry. So they can get that. Now you can get like a designer shopping trolley. I reckon, yeah, if Posh Spice was to do one of those, I reckon everyone will follow.
Do you know?
What
Okay,
I mean?
what every radio show needs is a campaign, and I've just found our campaign, Mario. We need to make on this show. We need to make the shopping trolley fashionable again.
You can, and you can like bling it up and like put your own like fancy design on it, like Miss Pinky or Mr. Bling or
Miss
sounds
Pinky.
silly, but it sounds good. You know what I
Right,
mean?
Chris, get us sponsored by shopping trolleys. We need to get kids taking shopping trolleys to school. How cool would that be?
Yeah,
if you're a
that
kid
can, 'cause
and you
it's got two
put
wheels.
the tiny kid in the shopping trolley and spin him around with his permission, of course.
Like that movie, what's it called? Little Man. You can put him in it and that.
Oh, you're the second. This is the second time Little Man has been referred to this week.
The Wayne brothers, man, they're the best.
Oh, hang on a second, Mario.
Agent Chris, 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 Agent Chris. It's Agent Chris's quote of the day.
Agent Chris's quote of the day. Agent Chris, what is your quote of the day?
There's no fun in holding hands.
There is.
There's loads of fun in holding hands, isn't there?
You're holding a beautiful shorty's hands, man, and you're bouncing through the hood or bouncing through town, man. That's a big look.
Yeah, Chris, have you never held a beautiful shorty's hand and bounced through the hood?
Can't say that I have.
Holding hands is great. I'll tell you why it's great. And he's about 18, Mario. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Holding hands is good because early on in a relationship, before you have sex, before you even get down to kissing, holding hands is the first physical contact you have.
Big look holding hands. That shows that you're in touch with each other. Yeah.
Isn't it you've not kissed, but you really fancy this person.
Holding hands is like a kiss because
exactly.
you're connected. You know,
you're connected, and it's showing that they like you. You like that. I like the first time I've asked if I can hold a girl's hand for the first time. I did that. I've done that
prefer to hold
recently.
hands than a hug. Still like hugging and walking because hugging and walking sometimes you don't get in the right routine.
I can't do the hugging and walking.
That's
crazy.
Holding hands, I like that.
Holding hands, and also you can send each other secret messages. You're sitting in a pub with some people and you're holding hands. You can send secret messages by little taps or little finger strokes.
Taps, little scratches on the palm while no one can see and that, and they know what's up. You know what I mean?
And to play thumb wars, you've got to be holding hands.
No doubt. No, that's good. That's good. I like holding hands.
Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of holding hands. I think it's a nice thing. When I was in Pakistan. Over there, and homosexuality is frowned upon, and I believe.
No, I can't be. That's not a big look.
No, it's not good. But it's frowned upon over there, and I believe it may still have been illegal. I could have been lied to me, but you will see all of the men will walk along holding hands, and it's not gay in any way whatsoever. It's just saying, do you know what? We're really good friends. Let's hold hands while we walk and talk.
Now, I've seen people hold hands like when they ain't seen someone in ages, and they hold hands like to say, "Hey, what's up?" But they've held it for an extra bit too long.
Yeah.
But the walking bit, nah, they need to get a grip.
I know. I tried it. I made some really good friends over there, and I tried it. And it felt weird, but once you got past the weird thing, it was really nice.
On that thing again. Remember the last time we spoke about that, man?
About what?
The holding hands, the good-looking guys thing.
Oh,
like,
yes, steady on. Now, come on, let's. I'm not going down that route again, but.
So you was like,
but it was
fancied,
just.
You know what I mean?
Duncan Bannatyne, yeah, he's a good-looking fella. I probably would. But it was just kind of nice and liberating holding another man's hand, and they do it a lot in Pakistan. It's part of the culture.
That wasn't it for me, man. It's all about the shorties.
Yes, I know it's all about the shorties. Oh, good. Thank you, Mario. If you want to comment on Agent Chris's ridiculous quote that holding hands isn't fun. What on earth is he thinking? Women's hands feel so soft and smooth and delicate. The worst, what isn't fun is if you hold a woman's hand and she's got bigger hands than you. I've done that. Oh, God. And hairy knuckles.
Do you need money today?
I smell of wet dog, man. That's not... That's not good. Chris, how many correspondents have we got lined up for the 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update? 5. Oh, OK. Well, 4's the maximum, so you're going to have to dump one. They're all panicking because I've threatened I'm going to sack them. And I will sack them if they don't buck up their ideas, but the last couple of days they've been good, so thank you. If you don't know what the 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update is, then may I suggest, hey, let's get that sponsored. Let's get the Correspondent Update sponsored by, I don't know, something's got the word correspondent in. I know. If you don't know what it is, listen, and at 5:38 all will be explained. Tracy!
Hello.
Hello, Tracy.
How are you?
I'm all right, actually, yeah.
Yeah? You are going to have a shower before you go out tonight, aren't you?
I haven't got time. I've got to get changed here at work and go straight there.
Come off it.
I'm going to
You can't go smelling of wet... You won't get any free gifts, you know. Smelling of wet dog.
I think it's the hoodie that smells more than me, but... I've got deodorant.
Have you?
Yeah, I'll put some Bash
You
on.
must have showers at work, surely.
Look, there is a shower at work, but it's in the basement, and it's really manky.
So what God can't be as manky as you going smelling of wet dog? Trust me, it would be a good idea. Have you got a girlfriend, Ian?
The thing is, I haven't got time to...
No, I know. I'm just saying, if you don't have a girlfriend, then I think I might know why.
Well, there could be something there. I just haven't got time to have a shower tonight, because we have to be there. We have to be in Camden by 7:30, OK? And Chris has got to do some work after the show, and we've got to drive from West London to Camden. At this time of night, in this weather, it's going to take us ages. The traffic will be atrocious.
5 minutes is all it takes in the shower. Anyway, that's not what I
No, Tracy.
bring up about. It was the
Yes,
opening
Tracy.
doors malarkey.
Yes, Tracy.
Yeah?
Yes, Tracy.
Now listen, don't you be put off by these rude, stupid females who say, oh, I can open the door myself. Because believe you me, it's lovely, and I open doors for anyone. Male, female, young, old. I don't care, and I think it's lovely. Honestly, please don't stop. And if a woman's ever rude to you, when you do that, just ignore her and say, well, I'm so sorry, I didn't realise I'd be opening the door for such a rude, ignorant woman.
Well, hang on, you say ignore her, then you want me to come back with a line like that? That's going to make things worse. I'm trying to avoid all... Do you know what? There's a lot of stress and tension and arguments have been in my life. I'm trying to avoid all negativity.
Well, you know what? You're going to get... You won't get... I think it'll be lovely. Just open doors for women or anyone else, and you'll get more positivity than negativity.
Hey, Tracy, what about Chris's quote of the day, that holding hands is no fun?
No, that's rubbish. It's lovely.
Oh, it's really nice.
Really lovely. And it's really romantic. It makes you feel all tingly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely.
I think it's comforting, it's sexy, it's sensual, it's sexual, it's fun.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Oh.
Totally.
See, Tracy's getting off on me just talking about holding hands. That's getting her all aroused.
That's filth.
Absolutely.
It's a little bit filth, actually. We may need to cut that out of the podcast.
Oh, sorry.
Tracy, anything else?
No, have a nice time this evening. Have a shower. Take you 5 minutes.
OK, I'm not going to have a shower. Haven't got time for a shower. Have not got time for a shower. We're cutting it so fine anyway. We're going to miss first course, I think. We're going to miss the opening... Vernon Kay is hosting it. We're going to miss Vernon Kay's hilarious opening speech. I hope he writes it himself, because he's so good at writing those things. I pray to God he's got the same writer he has on T4 doing it for him, which I guess is him. I don't know. It's a big do. It's going to be on E4. And I'm going to be there, and you're going to watch it, and you're going to go, Ian's up there, and he smells of dog. It's not good. OK, 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. Ian at lbc.co.uk. More of your calls after the latest LBC 97.3 news.
Best of Ian Lee.
0870 9090 973. Lynn is in the Forest Gate. Hello, Lynn.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Lynn. Well, we've been talking about a lot of things today, about a man coughing in my mouth, a woman who was pushing a buggy that had no baby in and made me open a door.
I heard that.
I hate it. A man who sat at a table for 4 when there's only one of him. And Chris thinks that holding hands is rubbish. Lots of things there. Take your pick, Lynn, about what you wish to discuss
So
with
much,
me.
isn't it?
Too much, isn't it?
So much to talk about.
It's like offering a plate
and
full
don't
of
forget, you said
cake to a fat woman.
you discussed about married women.
Oh, married women are dirty flirts. Yes, it's like offering a whole array of different cakes and gateaux to a fat person.
Oh, there's so much. I
So
don't
much.
know.
Which one to take? The Black
Well,
Forest, the cheesecake,
First of all,
the
can I
strawberry tart.
just say my apology, please? Because on Tuesday, I can't believe it's already 1 year.
It's 1
you know,
year
it's
and
worked,
2 days. It's already the year that we were going to do.
Yeah, it's just like yesterday, innit?
No, it's like 10 years ago.
So my congratulations, and more power to your elbow, and I wish you to remain in LBC as long as it takes.
Well, thank you. As long as it takes, thank you.
Yes, you're a very nice person.
Thank you. You're lovely too.
Yes. Okay. Anyway, about this hand, whatever. It doesn't matter. It depends on who. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
So you'll just hold anyone's hand?
No, you don't hold
You're-
anyone's
you're
hand.
up for
I'm
it
saying no.
24/7.
If you're holding an ugly person,
Oh, yeah. Or a fat
not
person.
good.
Oh, or a smelly person.
yeah. And as for that baggy thing, I really hate it. I hate people who pretend that they've got a baby in their bra, they push here.
Why would you push
when
a
they
pushchair
don't?
if there was no baby? That seems an odd thing. Oh, I was carrying my shopping. What?
It's so
Do you know what?
disgusting.
Disgusting.
I think they should be locked up, to be honest.
I think they should be carted off to the Isle of Wight. Dear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I want to say again, listen.
Siley's in Bath.
Hello.
Hello, Siley.
Hi, I wanted to talk to you because about the old shopping trolley business.
Yes.
You can get designer shopping trolleys.
Oh, yeah. Can you? What do they look like? Are they cool? Because we're going to have a campaign here that may run, until about 5:30, or maybe it may all run for months to get shopping trolleys back into the mainstream.
I love them. I've always had them. I don't give a what anybody thinks.
You sound about 26.
I'm a bit older than that.
How old are you?
Older than that.
38.
I'm a little bit older than that. But
Oh, really?
Yeah.
42.
Yes.
Wow.
How did you guess?
Well, it took me 3 attempts, so it's just not an amazing amount of skill. Well, you sound really young.
I look really young as well, apparently.
Wow.
But,
there must be something in the bath water then.
It is, I think, and my mum looks really young as well.
I just said bath water.
I know.
I didn't mean it like that. I meant the water in Bath where you are.
I know what you mean.
Yes,
All right.
thank you.
But
So you've got a shopping trolley. What's it like?
Mine's crap, but I want a designer one.
Okay.
They cost about £70.
Blimey.
And you can get them, and they've got you can get leopard print ones,
Yes.
and you can get pink ones. There's a bright pink one you can get with
Okay.
swirls on it, and you can get like a psychedelic one.
It just seems odd that it's not become part of the psyche again and the culture, and the young people haven't. Because, every generation rebels against its parents. So my parents' generation had buggies. My generation hasn't got buggies.
Yeah.
So the current young people should have got the not buggies, sorry, shopping trolleys.
Yeah.
Should have got shopping trolleys.
Well, I used to when I was a student. I used to bring all my stuff back I had a brown and cream striped one, and I used to have all my student stuff on and all me kind of like little out design sort of fashiony outfits, whatever I thought the fashion was then, whenever it was in the 80s or whatever, and this bloody brown and cream trolley. And people used to point at me in the street and shout at me.
We need to take away the bigotry that is associated with shopping trolleys.
I know, and they're so useful. But the thing is, getting a comfy one, getting one that's got a good, because you've got to get one that doesn't rattle as well, because some of them, if you rattle them along bumpy pavements, they're really noisy. You've got to get ones with soft wheels.
Hang on, I've just had my second idea for the Dragon's Den this week. It's a shopping trolley.
Yeah, but you've got to have soft wheels.
No, my shopping trolley gets better than that.
And an adjustable handle as well, depending on your height. Because if you get them in the wrong height,
Yes.
they're really bad for your back.
Siley, listen to my excellent invention.
Yeah.
It's going to make me a fortune.
So what are you going to put on them? Are you going to make nice patterns? And
No, shut up and I'll tell you.
Okay.
What I'm going to do, it's a shopping trolley. Nothing that unusual you think there. But it's a solid body shopping trolley with a cushion on the top. Yes, that's right. When you're feeling tired, you can sit down and relax on the sit-down Iain Lee copyright trademark shopping trolley.
You can get those special seats as well that people have at the bus stop.
Oh, the ones that just like on a stick?
Yeah, and because in the Lakeland catalogue, they always sort of say, "Oh, get admiring glances sitting on your special stool."
Yeah, those aren't admiring glances, and anyone who's got a special stool needs to go and get medical advice
Well, they are from me,
immediately.
because whenever I see anybody sitting on one of those, I'm just like, oh, I wish I had a special stool.
Well, Sally, if you eat the wrong things, that you too could. It's a brilliant invention. It's a shopping trolley, but you can sit on it. It's solid. It's got a comfortable back up against the where the handles are, so you can sit down and relax. Someone call in and tell me that's been invented. I dare you. You won't be able to. We'll get Duncan Bannatyne on the phone next week. We'll sort it out. Oh, Rick Wakeman is on tomorrow. What time is Rick Wakeman on, Chris?
3:30?
3:30. Rick Wakeman, formerly of Yes and many other things, will be on for Music Thursday on a Friday. Anna!
Darling!
Oh, Helen's not here today, so we can flirt until the cows come home.
I quite like Rick Wakeman.
He's on tomorrow at 3:30.
Yeah, I'm going to be listening.
He's on the phone.
I'm going to get... Oh, on the phone?
He's on the phone.
He won't be there?
He's rehearsing for a tour with John Anderson, the vocalist from Yes.
Oh, who's John Anderson?
He's the vocalist from Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, wonderful. Anyway, listen, Ian.
Yes, Anna.
I've got some...
Thanks for those pictures you didn't send me, by the way.
Oh, did you like them?
You didn't send them, but thanks.
Well, I explained why I wasn't going to send them. Didn't you understand my explanation?
No, I don't think I did understand your
Anyway,
explanation.
look, I can't raise my voice too much. I've got somebody upstairs in the bedroom. I don't want to...
A customer?
No, he's not a customer, darling.
Okay.
No, he's a really good friend.
Okay. Why is he asleep in your bedroom?
What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't believe. Did you just say a customer?
Yeah, I thought maybe you're like a aromatherapist or something.
Yeah, right. Listen,
Yes.
I like a good time, Ian, but I'm not a good time girl.
No, exactly.
Okay?
Right.
Now,
Yes.
when you go out later,
Yeah.
don't wash.
No.
I wouldn't wash if I was you.
No.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because since I got back, I've been listening to you, and do you know what you need?
Yeah.
You need a woman.
Oh, God.
You do. You need a little girlfriend, Ian.
Wow.
Because I think you've got a lot of pent-up...
Yes.
What shall I call it?
Yes.
Pent-up stuff.
Very pent-up stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I think you need a little... You need a bit of
Yeah.
tender, loving female attention.
Yes.
Don't you think?
Oh, God.
Are you taking the pee?
No, I'm not. I'm agreeing
Anyway,
with you.
look, don't wash because I think that manly aroma that you're going to exude...
I don't smell of man, I smell of wet dog.
Well, why do you smell of wet... You're not a dog, you're a man.
No, but
Why
I
do you
poured
smell of wet dog?
water all over my hoodie and it just smells of dog now for some reason. You know, sometimes clothes do.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean. But no, I love the smell of a sweaty man, I have to say.
Oh, okay.
So that's my advice. But listen,
Yes.
I am going to do my my namesakes bit now.
Right.
I have got the perfect woman for you.
We've got 20 seconds. Who is it?
My friend, a friend of mine.
Oh, God.
She's younger than me,
Yes.
yeah, and she is gorgeous. Okay, and she's got your sense of humour as well.
Mm.
A little bit sort of sarcastic, a bit bitter, a little bit sort of on the edge. But yeah, she needs a man too. I think you'd make the perfect couple.
In some ways, I'm sad. In some ways, I'm glad the adverts have just come up. And it's just the adverts.
When the doctor said I had a brain...
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Jessica.
Don't go around smelling.
Well, now listen. The thing about the smelling is I think it's just this cardigan. It's a hoodie, but I feel uncomfortable saying hoodie. I feel like a very old man trying to be hip when I say a hoodie. So I think it's this cardigan that just smells of wet dog, where I poured water on it and it's a bit dirty anyway. I've got deodorant with me, and I'm going to be changing into a clean, freshly pressed, never before worn shirt and a suit.
That is so disgusting.
What?
I mean, this thing that you're going to tonight, one assumes that someone is going to be really pleased to be getting an award from you.
Right, yeah.
And they're going to come up there and it's going to be their big moment.
Right.
And they're going to have their speech ready.
Yeah.
And they're going to be smelling you. And it's going to put them off. It's just selfish.
It is a little bit selfish. I can't argue with that.
Really. Can't you kind of mask it in some way?
Well, as I say, I've got some deodorant, so I'm going to go mental with the basher.
No, I do believe that they say that if you put body odour and deodorant together, it's just a bigger horror.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's lethal. I've got nothing. Chris, have you got any aftershave or any smellies with you that I could use?
No.
Oh, dear.
No.
I haven't got anything, I'm afraid,
you know
Jessica.
something, you can get, like, your own fragrance made. I'm not saying that you can get it done in time for tonight, but in the future, get your own fragrance made of your own kind of components.
What? What does that mean?
Yeah, well, it's kind of a bespoke perfume
Right.
or aftershave.
But how do that... Why?
Well, because it gives you an individual smell as opposed to a horrible one.
But so they don't match my smell then, they
No,
just
So
make
what
a unique
happens
one.
is, it's in a central London store, and you go along there, and they
Selfridges?
chat to you. Yeah.
Is it? Oh,
it is.
there we go.
They chat to you for about 15 minutes.
Oh, I haven't got that long.
Well, to assess your personality.
Oh, yeah.
It might not take that long. And then
What?
they come up with kind of, I don't know, perfume flavours that they put together and make into your own perfume, and it's your own smell.
It sounds a little bit poncy.
No, it's not. It's not really, because it's just...
So have you had this done, Jessica?
Yeah, I have.
What questions did they ask you then?
And they ask you just about your life
Right.
and your opinions on things.
Why? Why? So if you go in there and say, yeah, I like playing football,
Yeah.
I detest racism and bigotry, and I enjoy France.
Right.
What's that going to do? What's that going to tell them?
Well, it's going to tell them what kind of essences to put together to come up with...
But how does it tell them that?
Well...
Why don't they just say, what do you like the smell of?
Well, they might just have a set thing that they do anyway, but they indulge you for 15 minutes.
Oh, this is what you're paying for, is the 15 minutes.
Exactly. It's £99. And you get...
Sweet Lord, forget that! That's £1 shy of a ton!
You get 30 like a 30 mil of perfume at the end of it.
30
And
mils,
mine
that's
was-
that big.
Yeah, mine was bergamot, vanilla, honeysuckle, and violet.
Was it any good?
It was lovely.
Yeah. How long did it last you, though?
It's still lasting me now.
Well, when did you get it done? Yesterday?
No, about 2 months ago.
Okay.
But you should try it. I mean, not for tonight, obviously.
Jessica, before I go, are you a fan of holding hands, or like Chris, do you think it's boring and rubbish?
Well, he's obviously got some problems, hasn't he?
I think so.
I mean, I think holding hands is lovely.
Mm.
It's kind of very basic, but that's always some...
Hey, have you been to the LBC website, Jessica?
Not, well, fairly recently.
Go and have a look, because there are lots of good things on there. You can get the podcasts of this show and all the other shows, Clive shows and all of that. It's very good. You can see the blog, which is what the presenters have to write every single day to summarise the show, and I've written mine already. Mine's up there today.
Don't forget, I've updated my page.
All right.
Chris has got a page that he's updated. Why would you want to go and see that?
I wouldn't.
I have never been there. It shares space with my page, and if I find out that it means I can't put... I've lost a page because it's his...
So is there something special on there now?
On where?
On your webpage?
On my webpage, yes, there's information about the show, there's information about me, there's links to guests that we've had on the show, or various forums and things that you might want to go and discuss the show on. And there's all kinds of stuff, and Chris has got a page.
I'll have a look.
Excellent stuff. Thank you very much, Jessica. Sandra.
Oh, hello, Ian.
Hello, Sandra.
Hello. I'm just ringing to tell you there's already a shopping trolley with a seat.
Oh, sweet Lord.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
I'm going to have to play some music for 33 seconds while I think about that. Is that all right?
That's fine.
Thanks very much. It's not fair. Yeah. Thanks, Sandra.
Okay, then.
Well, that's me brought down to earth with a clattering thump and a crack. Anyway, never mind. Onwards and upwards. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number if you want to take part. Don't forget, at 6 o'clock, Triple M, your calls go straight to air for 30 minutes. And if you've not heard, on a Sunday night, between 10 and 1, we do 3 hours of Triple M. And sometimes it's rubbish. Sometimes it's very, very good. And it's been very good the last few weeks, actually. We've had 3 or 4 really good weeks, so it's well worth listening to. Michael's in Birmingham.
Hello.
Hello, Michael.
Hi, first of all, you're a legend. That was so funny when you were playing the music. That was one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
What, when I was being upset because they've invented shopping trolleys you can sit on?
No. When you had that Vicky on and she was like taking over the show.
Oh, yes, I remember that. Yeah, that was all right. I'm glad you enjoyed that.
Also, I've got 2 little things. Do you know when you said you held the dog for a woman and she was cheating, as I call it?
She had a baby buggy that I thought had a baby in. Well, it turns out there was no baby.
Cheated. There's a chemist by where I live.
Right.
I was in there getting something from my nan and my mum and all that lot.
Yeah.
And this woman came in and I thought, I'll open the door for her.
Yeah.
She was like, why are you opening the door for me? Do I look incompetent?
Yeah.
So I was like, I do apologise. Go back out there then and I'll just leave the door on you.
Why do they do that? You know, it's not as if they're not doing it. It just annoys me.
It annoys me as well.
And it means I've stopped generally doing that. Unless there's someone in a wheelchair or someone with a baby or someone with a lot of shopping or someone who's fit, I don't... do you know what I mean? If they're fit, of course you will. Because you never know what might happen. But
exactly.
if it's just a normal woman, I don't bother. Because I've been told off once before. It was embarrassing. It was humiliating. I'm not going through that again.
True. So what are you expecting to happen? Some really fit woman goes, I'll say to you, Mr. Iain Lee, for opening the door. Why are you there? Why don't we go to my place?
Well, if you read the letters pages in Escort and other adult magazines, that's what happens, isn't it? Dear editor, you'll never believe what happened today. I was out shopping and I held the door open for a woman. She invited me back to her place where I had sex with her and her 3 flatmates.
I'm not allowed to read those magazines, but from what I've glanced at, it's usually high. I was fixing a woman's tyre on the street and she decided, let's just get jiggy in the middle of the M25.
Yes, what happened at the end of that conversation? I got confused. Kerry.
Ian, how are you?
Hello, Kerry, very well, you all right?
Yeah, not bad. Listen, about your BO. You got BO, apparently.
Oh, God, this is like Chinese whispers. And why can't the Chinese whisper? They can. It's racist.
All right, then. Listen, you know the best stuff you can use for under your arms?
Go on.
Mum roll-on. No?
Why is that so good?
It is good because I use it, and I'll tell you, you can sweat as much as you want all day, and at the end of the day, you still smell beautiful.
Someone sent me an email saying I should use Febreze.
No, you don't want all this spray stuff. You want Mum roll-on. It's non-alcoholic. There's no alcohol in it.
I don't like roll-ons. I'm not saying Mum specifically, but whenever I've used roll-ons, they've always stung me a little bit.
No, man, this is fantastic. You should try it.
Okay, Gary, I'll have a go at that. Let's just try this. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello there.
Hello?
Hello there.
Hello?
Hello there.
Hello?
Hello there.
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hello, can I help you?
Well, I'd like to say,
Yes.
you're gorgeous.
Thank you.
And you're very good on the radio thingy.
Excellent. What's your name?
Stefan.
Stefan?
Yeah.
Excellent, what? Steadfast?
No, Stefan.
Daphne?
No, Stefan.
Was that Stephanie?
If you've just missed that bit of Iain Lee...
To the news, well, in about 8 or 9 minutes, actually, we've got the 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. Again, you can find out about those on the LBC website. We've been plugging that a lot today, hey? We should get some money for that. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number if you want to give us a call. Ian at lbc.co.uk. More of your calls after the latest LBC 97.3 news. 90973 is the phone number. I'm not going to recap, because at 5:30 you should have a vague idea of what we've been talking about. You'll pick it up over the next few conversations. And also, between now and 6, it kind of starts getting a little bit mental. And people just phone in, you know, you'll see what happens. Lindsay's in the Woodford.
Oh, hi, Ian. Actually, I'm not in Woodford, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, does it?
No, it doesn't matter.
I don't know. I don't even know why we say where people are, because it's irrelevant.
It is. You started it. That's what you used to do when you first came onto this.
Well, everyone does it. Chris, tomorrow, we're not going to say where people are, because it's irrelevant, OK? We're just going to say their names, I think. OK, we'll see how that goes.
Actually, when Clive says it, he says the place first, then the person's name.
Okay, he does it. Let's go to Woodford and Lindsay. He does that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And when Nick Abbott does it, he doesn't even say the name. He just goes, here's one in Woodford.
Does he?
Yeah.
Well, that's rude.
Well, no, I think it's the names and places, both of them are kind of irrelevant, really, aren't they? It doesn't, because I know your name is Lindsay, it doesn't add anything to the conversation.
No, I suppose it doesn't really matter where I am.
We just had a caller called Kerry. It was a bloke.
Kerry?
Yeah.
That's a girl's name.
Yeah, it was a bloke, though.
Oh.
Blokes, it's a unisex name, but it's one of those unisex names that's more feminine than it is masculine.
It's like Kim. Kim can be a man's name.
Yeah,
or a lady's
do you
name.
know what? I don't like the name Kim. It's too short, and I just makes... There's something about the letters K-I-M that make me uncomfortable.
Oh, it could be Kimberly, isn't it? Kimberly.
Oh, I don't like it.
Oh, well, anyway.
Anyway,
well,
Lindsay.
What I actually called about was,
Yes.
I'm very interested in the shopping trolley thing you've got going on.
Yes, we're going to make them cool again.
Yeah, because I tell you what, you see, I've got my son, when he goes to school, his bag is full of really, really heavy books.
Yeah.
And he has a carrot on his shoulder on his back. And if you could make something like, you can get actually backpacks with wheels, and you can pull them along. Do you know what I mean?
It's a backpack. How would the wheels touch the ground?
No, you know, like a suitcase. Now everyone's got wheelie suitcases.
Oh, hang on a minute. Can I just clear this clear Francis for a second? Hang on a second. Is that Kerry?
No, he's not Kerry, it's Kiri.
Oh, Kiri!
Yeah, man, it's a Greek name.
Oh, Kiri, I'm so sorry. How do you spell it?
K-I-R-I, that's the short one. Normally it's K-I-R-I.
Right. No, so that's the short version, but normally it's K-I-R-I.
And that's what it is. No, that's the short version, but the long version is Kyriakos.
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 Oh, well, I do apologise for saying you had a girl's name.
All right.
Thank you. Good lad. Bye-bye. Oh, blimey. Don't want to get on the wrong side of him, do you? Anyway, Lindsay, sorry, what were you talking about?
Oh, so he didn't sound like a girl, did he? He sounded nice.
Oh, steady on, love, come
He
on.
did a lovely voice. Anyway, right, so if you can make it cool for, like, the teenager, I know you get a lot of people, young kids listening
Yes,
to you.
yes, you do.
To get those sort of backpacks with the wheels, and then they could all wheel them along. Because I bought him one.
Yeah.
I bought my son one.
He won't use it.
No, he'll use it as a backpack. He won't put the wheels. No, he won't.
It's a tough one, isn't it? Because kids are governed by what other kids say and think about
Yes.
them. And something can be perfectly practical and useful and fine, but if someone says, "Oh, that bag's gay," then they're not going to use it. I know there's a young lad who listens to this station, and he has been accused. I can't even say. He phoned us up the other day to say that his friends have been saying something very rude about him because he listens to this station.
Is it Verinda?
No, it's not Verinda. Verinda's not called in for a while.
No, yes, what happened to Yasser?
Well, no, Yasser's an odd kettle of fish. You mean,
Oh, shut up now, you toll rag.
Yes, Yasser was calling like 3 or 4 times a day.
Yeah.
Then stopped. I used to listen to him, and then he stopped calling in. And over the last few months, every month or so, I've had an email from him saying, "I'm going to get you the sack.
You toll rag.
I'm going to write to your boss. You
toll rag.
And I'm going to get you the sack."
You toll rag.
I'm not gay. I'm not gay.
No, he doesn't say that anymore because we lost that clip for some reason. But so he emails me, and I tried to say, "Look, come on the radio, and I'll apologise to you, whatever you want me to say." But he's refused to come on. So
Oh, how about actually, Ian, if you don't mind having a little chat? That lady, do you remember ages ago, a lady came in, she said she logged everybody that spoke to you.
That's
She had
Jackie.
a file, yeah.
Jackie.
I haven't heard her.
She calls in quite often still.
Oh, I haven't heard
She
her.
calls in. I think she called in on Sunday. It's Jackie from South Mims, I think it is.
Oh, right.
She logs everybody that calls
I think
in.
that's a bit weird, actually.
I think it's very creepy.
I liked hearing Mario, because I haven't heard Mario for ages, and I like Mario.
Yeah, no,
If you don't mind me addressing you as Mom. Free Willy. Problem I've got is, I haven't got a problem. Now then. I ain't got a trumpet, but I'm going to blow yours.
Yes, oh, blood. I know that one before.
Ian, I've got to tell you something.
Yes.
I got some tickets for James and Steve's show,
Oh, dear, never mind.
but I sold them on eBay.
Oh, did you get a profit or did you lose?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, really?
I really did.
How much do they go for? How much did you pay for them? How much did you sell them
paid, £15 each. I bought 2.
Flipping heck. All right, yeah. And how much did you sell them for?
99 quid.
For what?
99.
What, for the pair?
Yeah.
Not 99 quid?
Yeah. I bet if Steve Allen's listening to this, he'll be going mad.
He'll be selling all his comps.
I know.
£99 for them?
Yeah.
Flipping heck.
I know. It's good, isn't it?
Oh, well, for someone it is. It's $5.39.
It's time for the daily 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
From the Facts Cave is the artist formerly known as the Stuff You Don't Know Uber correspondent. Here's the stuff you don't know. Fireflies aren't actually flies, they're beetles. Your tongue print is as unique as your fingerprint. At any given moment, there are some 1,800 thunderstorms on planet Earth. And finally, a blue whale's tongue weighs more than an elephant. Did you like that one, Ian? Huh? Huh? Huh?
Oh, this is Martin from the Buzzard, the Chris from Crouch End correspondent. For all your Chris from Crouch End fans, for the first time in years, Chris Crouch End has made an amazing 2 appearances on the Clive Ball show. She's becoming quite a regular again. And I just want to say, save our jingles, buy some Locky Heather and stick it where the sun don't shine.
This is Alex in the Paris. 10 days ago, the French telephone engineer is making a mistake and cutting a phone line in my building. And at the same time, the French chef in my local restaurant is doing an exchange in Germany, so we get the German chef. The moral of the story is that Evan is a French chef and a German engineer. But I have never been to hell where the chef is German and the engineer is French. Now, everything is in order, my phone works, and the French chef is back. And I am once again in heaven with the 3-in-1 half-hour Iain Lee program. Thank you.
I couldn't understand it. I didn't know when it finished. I didn't know what he was saying.
Hi, this is Cassidy, Lordy and Eurovision correspondent, and here's my quick update. Prosthetic mask, €200. Plastic axe, about 5. Scaring the cack out your granny, priceless. There's some things money can't buy, but for everything else, there's Lordy's MasterCard, now available from Sampo International, featuring the band on the card itself. Whatever will they think up next?
There we go. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Kev in the winter. Hello, Kev.
Take 2.
What?
I'm not doing my update.
Well, hang on. Whoa, hang on a second. The rules of the update clearly state, I'm on the update page now. Where is it? I will only permit 4 correspondents on per day.
Oh, there seems to have been a bit of confusion.
What's going on? We can't have a 5th correspondent. It's too much.
Oh, well, fair play then. I called Chris earlier, didn't I, when I spoke to you about the Triple M podcast being on the website.
Right.
And I did state I was booking a correspondent update.
So Chris has muffed this up and booked too many correspondents?
Well, I muffed up yesterday, so it's revenge, I suppose.
All right, well, you're quits, but if either of you muff up again, I'm going to give you a Chinese burn.
That's nasty.
Yeah, it's bad. Lucy! Lucy!
Hello?
Yes, you're on the air.
Yeah.
Yes, just.
Ian, where is David Priva? Yeah. Where is David Priva?
Salute the Prive. Salute the Prive.
He's on another radio station. He left, about a year ago?
Yeah, and where is he?
I think he's on Smooth FM.
Pardon?
I think he's on Smooth FM. But I'm not really supposed to say that.
Oh, but he's well?
Yes, he's very well. I was out having coffee with him the other day.
Oh, I see.
Do you miss him?
Yes, very, very much.
But do you not like me?
No.
Not at all?
No, you're rubbish.
You don't like me even a little bit?
No, you're rubbish.
Then Priva's better than me, is he?
Yeah.
What was so good about Priva? Exactly. Oh, just play the ads, isn't it?
If you could create your own world.
Francis!
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Francis.
I just wanted to talk to you about the woman with a buggy.
Yes.
Well, didn't anybody think that the bag that was on the buggy was too heavy for her to carry?
No.
Oh, there you go. She might not have been able to carry the bags, and that's why it was on her buggy.
Well, it didn't look that heavy.
Well, she might have had an arm injury.
Well, she didn't.
She might be very weak.
She didn't have an arm injury because she was pushing a buggy and was trying to open a door on her own. She was fine. She was in perfect health. She was just a very, very lazy lady.
Oh, why? Why was she lazy? She may have dropped her child off at nursery early in the morning, thought she'd do a bit of shopping on the way back, and instead of carrying them, stick them in the buggy.
Francis, why are you trying to make excuses for this poor excuse of a woman?
It's not a poor excuse. I think it's very sad that people don't want to help a woman that's in need of help.
Because I've opened doors for women before, and I've been had a go at. And I don't want to put myself in a situation where I can be embarrassed in public. So I'm not doing it anymore.
everybody's different, and that woman's probably just a minority that had a go.
Oh,
at you.
Francis, it's happened to me on a couple of occasions, and it's happened to other people. So therefore, I don't want to put myself in the chance category that it's going to happen again. I don't want to be shouted at just because I'm trying to help someone, so I'm not going to help anyone.
Oh, just everybody's different. I mean, not everybody's got that view. That...
Yes. Kerry.
Hi there, Liam.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah.
Oh, hell's teeth. Hello, Kerry.
All right, just find out what's wrong with the name Kerry.
No, nothing is wrong with the name Kerry. Let's get this straight. I'm aware that it is a gentleman's name. All I was saying to the caller earlier on was that names can... by knowing the caller's name, it tells me nothing. For example, when you go to a Kerry, you assume it's going to be a woman.
Okay, then.
You know, it's a unisex name, but it's used more by women than it is by men.
Yeah, but you should infer he was surprised by the other caller's name was Kerry, like, I mean...
I was surprised that it was a Kerry with who was a bloke. Yes, it surprised me.
All right, that's I know like 3 or 4 Kerrys, and only one of them's a female.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you just saying that just to add weight to your argument?
No, because I've had this name all my life. I always thought it was an unusual name, but...
Where are you from? I'm getting an accent. Where are you from?
From Swindon.
Oh, well, that's not much of an accent. I thought... Because Kerry's it's a Welsh male's name, isn't it?
I don't know. It was my father's name, or his middle name.
Oh, blimey.
So they just said, can't think of a name, use that.
OK, here's a question for you. Let's prove if you're from Swindon or not. What is the greatest band to come out of Swindon?
What, XTC?
You love it. Ooh! Well, Kerry, well done. You passed the test, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that. We can put up with him being called Kerry for that. He got the answer correct.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
She didn't. Joshua!
Ian.
Yes.
Oh, Mr. Lee, good afternoon.
Oh, he said Mr. Lee. That means I'm in trouble.
3 things. Can I say it quickly?
So,
or I'll get on with it.
Just get on with it. Yeah, what are you talking about? You say it's any speed you want.
Let me get on with it then. Right. Shoplifting, that's the reason why some young women go around with buggies without any kids in it.
Are you eating?
No, I'm not. Oh, no, my daughters are downstairs listening to you.
What, on the line?
Yes.
Hello, Joshua's daughters.
You've spoken to India before.
Hello.
Hello, India. How are you?
Fine.
Is your who else is with you, India?
My sister.
And what's her name?
Maya.
Hello, Maya.
Hello.
Now, is your dad eating? It sounds like he's eating to me. India?
Yeah?
Is your dad eating?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I can hear him like he's chomping on a sandwich or something.
I'm positive.
That is them. The girls are eating.
Joshua, don't blame it on them. They sound delightful young ladies. How dare you? India, you're not eating, are you?
No.
Is your sister eating?
No.
So your daddy's a liar, isn't he?
He's not eating.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm suspecting a conspiracy here. Anyway, Joshua, what else would you like to say?
Podcasting.
Oh.
You're such a funny man. I decided to subscribe to podcasting.
Yes.
And I love it because I'm up to 2, 3 mornings on eBay listening to you.
What are you buying on eBay whilst you're listening to me at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Mostly records.
Oh, yeah. What was the last record you bought?
Monkeys.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Which Monkeys record did you buy? Was it this one?
Hello?
Or was it this one?
I think it was the best of 1967 anyway.
Okay, good, excellent stuff. Good choice there, Joshua.
Getting quite a collection. I can't get the head one though.
Oh, you can get it on CD.
Well, no, that's not the same thing.
You want it on vinyl, do you?
Yeah.
Well, I've got give me 30 seconds, Chris. Indulge me. I've got the 1987 or 88 reissue on vinyl, but the original vinyl's worth about 60 quid.
80.
80 quid is it now?
Yeah.
It's gone up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what I have got. I've got the single. This will mean nothing to anybody, but I'm very proud of it. I've got 2 copies of it. The A Little Bit Me, A Little Bit You single, backed with She Hangs Out, that was only released in Canada and was withdrawn after 2 days.
Not bad.
Yeah, you go, you see. I know my stuff.
I've got the same one, but not from Canada.
Well, where is it from?
UK.
It's the one that's got My Favourite Monkey, Davy Jones Sings?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was originally from Canada.
Oh, right.
They were only releasing... How much did you pay for it?
I think it's $2.99.
$2.99?
Yeah.
They're worth a fortune.
I'll check that out.
Joshua, listen, thank you for that. Thank you, India.
India, Maya, say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, girls. Thank you, Joshua. There we go. A lovely little monkeys chat there, which we can... Oh, I tell you what, can we have 30 seconds of this and then go to the ads?
Oh, I could hide neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring. But it rings and I rise.
If you're thinking of surrendering your endowment policy back to the...
Hello.
Hello there.
I wanted to call and say it's rude not to open doors to ladies.
Why?
Because sometimes we need help.
Oh, so you're one of the defenceless ladies that can't do things for herself.
Oh, no, I can.
What about equal opportunities?
No, I'm totally equal.
Well then, but you want men to open doors for you?
Well, I would open a door for you if you would be struggling.
So I should only open a door for you if you're struggling, not just to be a gentleman.
Well, I think gentleman, goes a long way.
Well then, that's not equal, though, is it?
Of course it is.
How is it equal for me
Ladies
to open
go a long way as well.
How is it equal for me to open a door for you just because you're a lady?
No, I said I would open a door to you as well.
But you said only if I was struggling.
Well, if you need help.
Yes,
I would.
So if I needed help, you'd open it for me. But if you didn't need help, you'd expect me to open it for you.
Well, I would think you're a gentleman if you would.
Well, there you go. You see, you're not listening. You're going around in circles. So therefore, by me, you're talking nonsense. So by being a gentleman, if I'm a gentleman, that means I open the door for you under any circumstances. Whereas you'd only open the door for me if I was struggling, which means you think you're superior to me because you're a woman.
Well, obviously, I'm a little bit superior to you, but
right. So you don't believe
I'm still equal.
Are you insane? You're superior, but you're equal?
Yeah.
Well, what does that mean?
That just means...
Yeah, it means I can't talk to you because you're just talking nonsense. Yes, line 3, you're on the wireless.
Well, all I wanted to say was such a great show. I'm enjoying it.
Thank you. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Yo, hello.
Yes.
I can't believe I'm on the radio, so I just quickly turn off the other one. I was going to talk about this opening door for people.
Yes.
You don't want to open a door for somebody. If you're walking through a door...
Yes.
And someone's close enough...
Yes.
For them to actually make it convenient for you to keep the door open for a millisecond or two.
What?
You let them go. If not, stuff them in it.
Good point there, well made. Huh? If you missed today's show, well, it sounded like this. Hello, my name's Iain Lee, and I'm wet. I smell of old dog. He virtually coughed into my mouth. Oh, yes, it's good.
The audience was banging the floor.
It's borderline muck, but it's legitimate muck. Most of them is rank. Married women are the biggest flirts in the world.
Oh, well, I'll do Ian's job then. What did you want to ring in about?
A woman can phone a man up at 3 o'clock in the morning, wake him up and say, "Do you want to come round and give me sex?" And he'll go, "Yeah, I'll be there in a minute, nice one." And
that happens to you regularly, then?
That has never happened to me, but I leave my phone by my bed every night and say a prayer to the god of sex before I go to sleep.
Are you feeling ashamed of yourself yet?
Listen,
Yes.
I like a good time, Ian. No, you're rubbish.
Sounds good to me. I'll have 2 of those. And some fries to go. Oh, and a shake. Yeah, go on then. Just a bit. Right. Yes. It's nearly 6 o'clock, so what we do after 6 o'clock is we play Triple M, Mixed Mental Mayhem. We take your calls straight to air. You call up 0870 90 90 973. Don't speak to Chris. I have 10 lines in front of me. 8 of them are lit now. I'm going to pick one at random. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Brady.
And that happens. More of that after the news. Rude lyrics to the music. Rude lyrics. Now, Triple M, 0870 90 90 973. Fingers on buttons. I'm going to do something a little bit dangerous here. Line 8, you're on the air, but I'm not going to let you tell us anything about Lost.
No, I'm not going to.
There we go, you see. That fella likes to call up and reveal the plot of Lost, you see. But I'm clever at that here's. My kung fu is strong. Bow, bow, bow. Boom, boom, boom. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Phone in and get traumatised by Ian Lee on 97.3. Pass it on.
Yes, it happens. It happens. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Ian.
Yep.
What's the time?
It's 7 minutes past 6.
I'm very grateful to you, sir.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Just needs to know the time. That's good. Yes, line 10, you're on the wireless.
Always a pleasure.
Line 10.
Bye-bye.
Line 10, it's
Hello?
you. Yes, it's you.
Hello, it's Zoe from the Malden.
Hello, Zoe.
Hello. Just thought I'd like to let you know that we're looking forward to coming to see you tomorrow.
Oh, Celebrity Soup.
Yeah.
I've been told that they've overbooked, so you have to get there
No.
early.
True.
This is true. They have overbooked, and they may turn people away.
So we've got to get there early.
Now listen, if anyone's coming to Celebrity Soup tomorrow, it's the last one, and they get turned away, it isn't my fault, okay?
Oh, no, don't say that.
Well, it isn't my fault. I'm just, it's nothing to do with me if you don't get in. But I will,
I'll be, the girls from the Malden, we will be barging our way into that studio.
If you take your tops off, you stand a better chance of getting in.
Right, okay then, we'll take our tops off.
Excellent. Line 6, you're on the wireless. See you tomorrow, Pradeep man. Yes, line 9.
A centimetre crack.
Oh, blimey, do you know, I haven't heard that one for ages. I don't think we've got that anymore. No. We got this.
Children blind?
Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hi, I missed the programme at the beginning. Did you also get a call from Heather?
No, I didn't get a call from Heather, but because I heard her speaking to Heather speaking to Clive last night.
Who is she? I mean...
Heather Jingles, an irritating little so-and-so.
Is she any authority, or...?
Yeah, well, actually, head of Jingles.
And she can say who does what and who doesn't do what, or...?
Well, yeah, now, I heard her speaking to Clive last night, and I thought it was really rude to do that on the
I don't
air.
understand why they did it during the programme.
It was unfair, I thought. It was really unfair.
Why she didn't do it off-air, or...
Well, this is the thing. It's
a warning.
It's power games. It's all power games. If anyone missed Clive's show last night, 8 till 12, it was embarrassing.
Well, I'm listening tonight, because I think he'll do a bit of defiance.
It's all the new jingles tonight.
Yeah.
All the new packages.
I think he'll play some of the old ones.
I don't think he will, because Clive's, he's a nice bloke. But the reason he's lasted so long at this job is he knows the limits and the boundaries of what
he's brilliant. I mean, he knows.
Oh, he's the best.
Doing.
He's the best.
He knows what his public wants.
But he knows what his public wants. He also knows what his management wants, and his management want new jingles and new packages.
But has Heather got any authority to say?
Very much so, yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah. But the reason I was round with Heather today is that Heather came in and was talking to my team and disrupting them. Didn't phone me, but was talking to my team and disrupting them. And after last night, I just didn't want that. I didn't want any negativity in my studio.
No, but I mean, I think she ruined the show last night.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Okay, well, keep on. Good show.
Keep on rocking. Thank you. Yes. Well, you can listen to Clive tonight and find out if he won't defy Heather. You can't defy Heather. And that's it's ruled with an iron fist. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. A silly old cow.
I don't think those are the actual words, but it was a silly thing to do, wasn't it? Let's try this one. Line 6, you're on the wireless. Hello? No, you snooze, you lose. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Pick, roll, flick, go!
Bogies, well done. Line 6, you're on the wireless. Hello? What? Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Ian?
Yes.
Why is it raining today? The forecast said it's going to be sunny.
Because weather forecasters don't know what the hell they're talking about. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Brady.
Hello, you. Hello, you.
What a racket. Let's try this one. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Ian,
Where's Graham?
I don't know, Graham's not called in for a while, thank God.
What's happened to him?
Oh, he's just an irritating idiot. Line 6, you're on the wireless. Thank you. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello there.
Do you know what really bugs me?
No.
Well, this is something that's bugged me for ages, but I haven't told no one. I thought you're the best person to tell.
Thank you.
That's all right. You know when they're advertising films
Yes.
on the billboards, on the posters, on the television,
Yes.
they always say that it's the film of the year.
Yes, they do. They said that about this new Will Ferrell film. Which
Exactly.
has had awful reviews, but it's not the funniest film of this week, the funniest film of the year.
I know, they say that about every single film. So, I mean, they're not going to say it's the worst film of the year, are they?
No, they should. Maybe they should do that.
Yeah, I like that film Click. My brother went to see that and said it was absolutely trash.
Oh, no. I was looking forward to that. That's
Yeah.
the David Hasselhoff thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Oh.
But apparently it's got a shock ending, but I won't tell you what it is.
Well, no, in that case, you certainly must not tell me. Line 3, yes?
Hello, Achilles Rizzoli.
I don't know, and I can't be bothered to think it. Yeah, yes, line 2.
Hello, this is Duncan Bannatyne.
Oh, hello, Duncan.
Hello there. For that reason, I will not be investing in your idea.
Oh, no, blown out by Duncan, the man I would. OK, more of your calls after this. What time we have it? 28 past 10. Loving it, loving it, loving it, lovely, 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 loving it, loving it, lovely, 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 lovely. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Ian.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
I need your help.
Okay.
Well, I saw a programme a couple of weeks ago, and it sounded like you were doing the voiceover for it.
Okay, what was it?
I think it was called Global Village.
No, it wasn't me.
Thingy Bangers or something about the...
Oh, Bangler Bangers, about the fella that makes cars. Yes, that was me.
Yeah, Lee Poo and Bernie.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah,
but
it was
I can't remember what side it was on or what time and what day.
Was it on Discovery or something?
I think it was on Discovery, but I can't remember what day it was, and I really want to watch it again.
I don't know, because I've not seen it. I didn't know they put it out. But it's about these guy, this English guy gets flown to India to help this guy called Lipu, who is mental, and he just makes these custom cars. He gets old wrecks, old bangers, and makes them into, like, these flashy cars, and he's brilliant at it.
It's absolutely fantastic, yeah, and I just saw one episode by accident a couple of weeks ago, but I can't remember what time it was.
There's only 2 of them, as far as I know.
Is it?
There's only 2 shows, yeah.
Might have missed the other one, then.
Well, keep flicking through Discovery, because they always repeat these things over and over again.
That's true.
But yes, it was me. Well found. Good work there, young man. Yes, line 6.
Hi, just wondering what you meant about South Norwood. It does exist. Of course it exists.
Well, there was some debate over its existence, but yes, it turns out that it's correct. It does actually exist.
Yep, grew up there.
Lovely. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Oh, we had someone calling up after you earlier.
Was it me, Ian?
No, it was someone who was probably your biggest fan.
Fans of grandmother.
There was one man, a man phoned up wondering where you are because he thought you were good.
Well, having fans is better than having no fans at all, Ian.
Yes, having a fan is better than having no fan at all, yes.
Ian, got to agree with you, Ian.
Yes.
Some discussion, a topic, you might say, Ian, on your show today.
Yes.
Women.
Yes.
You can't even do anything anymore, Ian.
No.
Because you can't open the door, they shut it in your face, you know?
Yeah, they do.
I opened the door for a young lady, you can't even touch her on the bum, Ian.
Right.
Can't touch them anymore.
You're not allowed to do that.
No, exactly. It's ridiculous, isn't it, Ian? I know you're a big fan of that sort of thing, and I just thought I'd...
Do you know what? I'm going to cut you off.
But, rape.
What? Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello, mate. I wonder if you can help, Ian. I've got a bit of a problem, mate. I've lost my flange and I don't know what to do.
Oh, well, you can borrow mine if you want, but I need it back.
Roger that.
OK, here we go.
Flange.
Flange.
Good lad, I think we've solved that problem. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Bloody.
Oh, I cut you off. Line 10, you're on the wireless. No, you snooze, you lose. Line 4, you're on the wireless. Jeez. It's a scary dog that's phoned through on a bad line. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
I just don't see that it makes any sense.
Yes, line 7.
Hello?
Hello?
What time's your soup programme on?
It's on, well, it's shown on, Saturday night at 6:30.
I've looked for it a few times, but can never find it. What's that, what channel?
Oh, it's on the E-Entertainment channel, button 155 on the Sky.
155. Okay, cheers, mate.
Thank you. It's the last one this week. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Standard English Standard Classified News. It's official. Iain Lee today smells just like a dog. More news tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Why did you cut me off that hurt last time?
What were you talking about?
I talked about...
Line 2, you're on the wireless. Hell's teeth. Yes, line 4.
Ian, I need to talk to you about something.
Okay.
Have you ever seen It's Me or the Dog?
No, but you know, I was no, but I know the program you're referring to.
Ian, you've got to check the girl out that does that. You will be all about her. Seriously.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this on Channel 4, isn't it?
It's Channel 4 or Channel 2. I can't remember which. But
Right.
she's very, very domineering. Lots of black boots. You know.
Ooh.
Made for you, sir.
When's that on? I'll put it on the Sky
It
Plus.
was night before last. I think I was going to phone you yesterday.
Good lad, I shall check it out. Thank you very, very much indeed. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Yes.
Hello, mate. What does Triple M stand for?
Mix, as in the name Mick Mental Mayhem.
Where did that come from?
A bloke called Mick came up with it.
Yeah, it's a bit random, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like which is exactly what this whole half hour is all about, really. Don't forget we do this on a Sunday night as well, 10 till 1. Yes, line 8.
I don't want to speak.
Well, you're speaking. Okay, feel like someone was pressured into doing something there they didn't want to do. Line 9.
Hello, it's me.
Okay, I don't know what's happening here. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Did you know all polar bears are left-handed?
Yeah, I did know that.
How do you know that?
And do you know polar bears are actually black?
Yeah, did you?
Well, I just said it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ray.
Yes.
I just, do you know what? That geezer who phoned out a minute ago, I was going to ask why'd you call it Triple M, but you've already answered it for me, son.
But well done for hanging on. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Good dang there, Steve. I forgot your name, Ian. Can you do me a big favour? Wish Gabby Alfano Simmons a happy birthday. It's her birthday tomorrow, and she loves you.
I can't do that, I'm afraid. Yes, line 6.
Iain Lee, smells of wet dog. Iain Lee, smells of wet dog. Loved by the freaks, hated by the normal. Iain Lee.
Good lad. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Guess what?
What?
Lost is boring.
No, it's not boring. I should be watching it tonight when I get home. We're not staying for pudding tonight, Chris, because we're going to go home and I'm going to go and watch Lost, all right?
What?
We're leaving before the pudding comes round, okay?
Oh.
Yeah. I'll buy you a Twix on the way home, if you give us a snog. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
2 words to cheer you up.
Yes?
Sarah Beanie.
Oh, thank you. Yes, line 9.
Hi, Ian, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. How's it going?
Yeah, it's fine, yeah. Missed 1.5 hours of the show today. I tried to listen during my lesson, and everyone kept looking at me, so I didn't listen. Yeah, who's coming to soup tomorrow?
I don't know. Apparently far too many people are coming.
Yeah, I got a phone call today from her.
I'm a little bit annoyed that they've booked... They've got so many people coming in. That's not very... If people get turned away, I shan't be very happy.
Yeah. I heard that Vicky comes in every week. Is that true?
Savvy Vicky?
Yeah.
No, she came in the last series. She's not been this series.
All right, okay. All right, bye.
Bye. I believe the Prodigy Man's coming, which should be good. Line 8, you're on the wireless. Yes. Line 4, you're on the wireless. Right. I'm thinking of introducing a Pradeep ban. I think we've gone as far as we can with people phoning in and saying Pradeep. In different ways. So let's see how it goes. It's in my mind. Yes, line 6.
Hello, Miss Villa here. I love you, my wife. She would like to marry you. Can she marry you, please, Ian?
Is that someone doing a Borat spoof? Dear God, I've spent my entire career being hounded people by doing spoofs of him. Yes, line 7.
Did you know pineapple is a berry?
Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Yes?
Hi,
I don't mind it raining one bit. Not one bit, because I quite like the rain.
But
a few weeks ago, they said to us, there's a drought. It's been a drought for 3 years. We're running really low. Be careful. Stop washing your cars and all the rest of it. And we panicked, didn't we? Everybody was running around like eggs as chickens. So now I've got 10,000 bottles of Volvic in my garage. What am I going to do with them?
I'm still waiting for the bird flu to kick off. They were talking about that was in the news the other day. We haven't got enough bird flu vaccine. Well, guess what? We haven't got bird flu. We had one swan. That's it. Yes, line 5. Oh, what's this? Hello? Are they engaged?
5.
Hello?
Hello?
If your phone number ends 737-3...
Hello?
Then that's you.
Hello? If your phone number ends 737-3... Hello? Then that's you. Hello? If your phone number ends 737...
Yeah, that was them. Yes, line 9.
Buddy.
Yes. OK. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian, it's Simon, your Nutters on the Road correspondent.
Hello, Simon.
All right, I just ringing to apologise for missing the last 3 hours of your show yesterday.
That's quite all right. What was your excuse?
I was involved in a car accident on the M25.
Oh, is everyone all right?
Yeah, everyone's fine. I've got a couple of cuts and bruises.
Were you a nutter on the road?
No, the nutter in the road was the one that did the emergency stop when the gantry signs come up 40 miles an hour.
Oh, hell's teeth. Well, as long as you're all right, listen, I've got to go. Thanks very much for that. OK, we'll call it a day there, I think. Chris and I are off to look like idiots because we're not wearing black tie. Clive Bull, 8 till 12, always worth a listen. The big quiz with Gary King coming up on 7, nightly news next. I shall be back tomorrow at 3 with a special guest from Music Thursday on a Friday, Rick Wakeman. Oh, it's with up to 10... I was doing a perfect talk there, and I didn't realise it was 28:10. Anyway, yeah, on tomorrow's show, we're going to have...
This show is completely... If Iain Lee in any way approaches being funny...